Hello everyone, welcome back to our episode. Welcome to an episode of D&D. Everyone, what were we doing last time?
Weren't we like trying to sneak? Well, wasn't Callum trying to sneak into the palace to try and revive, Shush?
Yes, he
And
was.
like, I got one shot and almost died twice.
Yeah.
By an angry dwarf. Oh, and there's a succubus. I just remember that.
Yep, there is a succubus. Okay. Breakdown of last episode. You guys went. You guys were asked to, in return for the resurrection of your friend, you were asked to go to a abandoned ruin and find some notes. You didn't know what the notes were about at the time, but once you got there, you realised it was about demon summoning and demon control. Ways to command fleets of demons in order to destroy and take over the world. Basically, open up the 9 hells itself. Stefan, you are currently in possession of the notes. Therefore, you control.
Yeah.
Therefore, you control the succubus that you found in the chamber.
Question.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wade has been sadly turned to stone by a Medusa named. What's her name? Come on.
Vixanus!
There you go, Vixanus.
Rock bitch.
You were turned to rock, bitch.
Hey!
At the moment, they've concocted a plan. Callum is currently sneaking back across the chasm towards the marble palace where the Medusa lies, whilst Malsanct and I was about to say Impetu then. Well, yes, you're being sneaky beaky. Whilst Malsanct and Avalana are currently trying to distract the dwarves. The dwarves, as far as they know from what you've told them, Impetu has seemingly disappeared due to a bracer they found. And that is where we're going to start off today.
I swear something else happened. Like the dwarf was like on our side because the Stone Queen.
He is partially on your side at the moment, mainly because Malsanct has discussed with him, what the evidence that they found inside the ruins.
Yeah, I think it's coming back to me. He was like, I don't particularly want the Queen, sort of, grabbing hold of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and now my question. If he hands me the book of the succubus...
Hold on. Where has Wade disappeared to?
He gone.
You're right there, Callum. You having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun. I was just thinking about the red onion
There he is.
chutney in the fridge. So hungry.
Oh no. I did tell you to go get snacks before we started.
I mean, not necessarily feeling specifically. You know, when there's just one food and you got a really bad craving for that.
Yeah,
and
no, that's
like
fair.
just at the moment, it's cheese, crackers, and red onion chutney. Like, that's it.
Take off
yeah.
the chutney and give me a little bit of
And
sambal.
now we're all
some,
hungry.
Yeah.
Hi guys,
I was
it's
smart enough
time.
and brought snacks.
Yeah.
Alright,
Experience DM.
Get the grip.
I was gonna say, if Malsanct was to hand me the book of the succubi, should I say, or the
Or
succubi,
the
whatever it
notes.
is. Yeah, the notes. That control the succubi. Will I be able to control it?
For player, yes you would, but your character doesn't know that. So don't meta.
No, I won't. Okay, fair enough then.
Because I know what you're like. You'll be like, oh, Malsanct, can I have a look at those notes? Because I know what you're like. Intentionally,
Right.
intentionally,
I'm gonna run away with the
intentionally or
notes.
not, you'll metagame that.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Right, so remember, your character doesn't know that.
Okay, cool. I'll have to find a way of doing it without saying mettery, basically.
No, because I know you're doing it. I'm not stupid. Anyway, Callum, if I remember correctly, Impetu, you are. You can just about start seeing the Marble Palace. You're currently sat down having a little break because you've been constantly running with your fucking ungodly decks. Malsanct, you are currently talking to Dagon. I need to call him Dogman then. No, Dagon. You are currently talking to Dagon. The succubus is, if I remember correctly, to your side. And Valana, you're currently eating grubs with the other two dwarves. The other two, Durgar.
Yep.
Right. What would you like to do? Callum, I'm going to say you're just running. Whilst I'm doing internal calculations of how long that's going to take.
That has been running for a while since last episode, right? And he also had.
Yeah, he's been running for technically a week.
Well,
it's like a pause menu, just running on the spot.
No, I mean, but during last episode, he was gone for a while.
Sprinting into a wall, and you just carry on sprinting into the wall.
Oh yeah, when you were AFK, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
He's AFK, just stuck on a rock.
That's what he's doing. That's all he's doing, the AFK spin, and he's just spinning on the spot.
Yeah,
No, Cam, you could do the spin.
oh yeah.
Yeah, just spin with the chair.
Oh fucking hell!
In the video, we should have him over his camera just going, sorry, AFK, and just hit the spinning
Yes.
on the spot.
Oh, if I could be asked to find this moment in the recording, I would actually do that.
Well, good thing it's in the first 10 minutes, so it's not going to be
True.
that hard.
Yeah, true, but yeah, just need to get the episodes out. Right. Anyway. Anyway. You're right, Tiefling. I don't believe these notes should end up in her hands. In Vixana's hands.
I think you're gonna agree on that. Maybe we should return to the rest of the party and inform us on our status.
One of them's turned to stone, and the other one has, from what you've said, disappeared. How the only relevant person to tell is this creature here, and what's her name?
Your name?
No,
Cassandra.
Cassandra, thank you. Cassandra is just she's just there, like disinterested but still listening, sort of like mortals.
Well, I don't know.
Still being very sassy.
I don't know if she has much to gain, but I mean, like, let's return to the other dwarves and our injured little Avalana, and just brainstorm with each other about a plan. What we're gonna do about this. I think we both agree on that, right?
Aye, we can. Went a bit pirate then. Aye, we can.
And I'd like to whisper to Ave, like, can you tell me how far Impetu is? Fly off.
I like how I'm not even privy to this conversation.
What's Avalana's? What's Ave's flying speed? Sorry.
60.
60. How fast yours, Impetu?
55.
Okay, Ave will definitely be able to catch up.
Well, just get an aerial view, like get very high up in this chasm. The chasm.
There is a roof, and there are like stalactites all like coming down, so he can't quite get a visual angle, but he can fly off. Maybe, if you want to.
I wanted
fly off and
to
go
get one glimpse about the distance between the kingdom and Impetu, like how far, what time.
You get like an image, like he's taken a picture in his brain and like showed you it, and he can't see Impetu.
All right. I assume he's pretty close then, have I done by now? Alright. Ave, come back. I tried to respond telepathically.
You can't do that just yet, but he does come back down after getting the snapshot.
Yeah.
Okay, he lands back on your shoulder and curls up and just nuzzles your neck. Just
Alright, let's rejoin the rest of the gang.
Aye, I
near
think we
the
should.
entrance.
But what are we going to do? We can't... I'm still loyal to the Queen, but I don't believe she should have these notes. It's a trying matter.
It is conflicting, but if we, you included, return from this mission empty-handed...
Then we'll all be smashed.
Right. So we have to think about this carefully.
Aye.
Create a fake notebook.
You're not with them at the moment. You can tell him in a bit if they return, but you're round the corner currently with your face in a grub, just munching away.
Fair enough. This is his inner thoughts.
Yes, her.
Not big enough.
You're her.
No. I mean, like, Malsank's
Oh, in
inner
Malsank's, no. Well, no. Depends. Like, do you think of that or not?
Well, to stay in the Queen's favor in our situation is hard. And I know you don't like to think of the alternative, but we do have a weapon against her. In the succubus's room. The mirror.
You found a mirror in there. Oh wait, what
Found a
did you
mirror.
discuss this?
I told him last time. That's why he gained a lot of
Oh
favor.
that's why you
Yeah.
had the whole conversation about why she broke a load of mirrors in the castle when she got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she found a mirror in like one of the servants' quarters and then made sure every single one of them smashed. But from that moment, yeah, she was a nice, kind, like forgiving queen in the beginning. But once she found that mirror, that
She
facade,
could threaten once, and there was
that facade
done.
just that surface layer just went gone. Facade. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So you guys gonna head back around the corner? With Avalon and that?
Let's join the rest.
Okay. You join back at you and Dagon join back with Avalana. Avalana currently her face munching into her grub.
Oh yeah.
Like this sort of big worm looking, like maggoty looking thing. It's like a maggot but like squished up that ways.
Avalana, how you feeling? Ulfi, or still hurt?
I could probably use a lot of healing.
Figured you would.
Yeah.
Well, she was impaled.
And then knocked out twice.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's make it a deliberate demonstration to the other dwarves what I can do. And I pull out the Scroll of Cure Wounds.
Okay.
It is 2nd level, so Avalana will heal with 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3 then, please. Yes.
Okay.
If it's like a potion, I do the rolling, guys, and if it's like a scroll or your magic, then you guys do the roll. That's
okay.
that's for the audience to know, and for you guys if you didn't know.
6 and
I didn't
6,
know that.
12 plus 3 is 15 health.
Plus 15 health, not bad.
Thank you. Fucking new phone.
Right.
Yeah, back up to full.
Impetu, as you're running, as you're running, you're seeing the castle like goes like behind these stalactites. Yeah, I remember that. Stalactites come down, don't they? Yeah, tights go up, mites go up.
You have hanging titties, hanging tights.
Yeah, tight. Yeah, you pull your tights down, and the mites climb up. That's how I always remember it.
Also good.
With all the stalactites, like it's just peering in like behind the stalactites every so often as you're running around. You're starting to get closer to some of the Smurf-Niblin villages. Roll me a perception check.
Plus 4. Yeah. 13 plus 4 is 17.
17, you beat the 15 criteria. You see 2 men, much taller than the Smurf-Niblins. You seem to recognise them as Sam and Dermot. What do you want to do? Do you want to continue on to the castle, or do you want to go meet up with them? I know I'm giving you options, but like, do what you want.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want to see whether I can. Could I stealthily try and get one of their attention, sort of thing? You know, like try and like throw like a small stone at one of them from the jar of stones I have, and try and get their attention from the shadow.
You're in a cave. There are plenty of stones to throw.
Yeah. No, I'll throw a stone at one of them and try and get their attention. Like, psst, over here.
Give me a sec.
DM down! DM down!
Coronavirus.
Okay.
Should be
No.
wearing a mask.
No, a Haribo giant strawberry got stuck in my throat.
Oh, that's one relief for the coronavirus.
Claim more lives.
Yeah.
No, these fucking
That stuff
things.
doesn't digest.
Right, okay.
Choking on that.
Give me an athletics throw, and I'll roll to see if he notices. Who are you trying to get the attention of? I'm going to do it one for one.
I'm gonna go for Sam because
Sam, he
Yeah.
has a higher perception anyway.
yeah, Sam's the guy.
He is the god of this game.
Okay, athletics +1. Oh, 19 +1, a natural 20.
Unnatural 20. He doesn't notice with a 2.
Oh, wow.
With his he's got a +4 in that, so yeah, he still doesn't notice. I'm afraid.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw another one.
You want to throw another one? Okay, let's see if he notices again.
18
That's
+1. Can you see that?
Fuck's sake, Sam.
Callum, throw the next one at him. Hit him.
That's what I was doing. I was throwing them at him. He's just not realizing. I guess they're like
Right.
dinking off of him, and he's not paying attention.
Okay,
Aim for the head.
okay. If you're go, okay, I thought you were throwing them like towards him, like to knock at his feet or lock on the
Oh
ground
no,
somewhere.
at him, at
Right,
him.
at him. Roll me an attack roll, but we won't do damage because
Right,
that's
okay.
not because that's not your intention.
Plus modifier of what then? Would it be
Well,
Dex or
your
Strength?
your Dex.
Dex. Okay.
Your Dex is your main attack thing, so go with Dex.
Oh no,
What?
that's a 1. That's a critical
You-
fail.
You go to throw it, but it's a little bit slippery rock, and it just goes. Phoom. Just, you launch it behind you.
How long until the Nibblins notice there have been rocks being thrown into him?
Hold on. Girly notices. Girly, the little Smurf nibbling
Yep.
girl that you guys met at the very beginning. Went, "Oi, what's over there? What's over there?" Sam and Dermot turn around. They just see this blue fishman head just sticking up over the rocks. Like, "Hey, Patu, what you doing there?" "Oh,
I'm over here and I'll
mate."
tell you. And do that like head gesture to him, go over here. Get over here.
Sam and Dermot both walk over. "Where have you been, man? We've been with the Smurf Nibblins quite a while. We've learnt a fair bit about them. Where have you been? What have you been up to? You've been gone for nearly a day now, a day and a half by what I can tell." "Yeah, you've been gone for bloody ages, sir." Mr.
Long
Repay.
story short, and pay attention, Sam, because this might get complicated. We went to go and see Queen Vixana, Queen of the Stone Garden. Sorry. Then
Queen of the Garden of Stone. I've heard about her.
Yeah. Then she tried one of her complex, overly complicated plans and got herself petrified.
How am I not
so she's-
surprised?
Yeah, she's stone. In order to try and rescue her, we then set off on a quest.
When you say that she's stoned, when you say when she's stoned, Dermot just gives a little giggle.
Fucking Dermot. I'm gonna stop mid conversation and just look at Dermot and just
What? She's
and
stoned.
then turn around and continue back to the car. Just ignore him and then just continue.
What? She's stoned. I just
Awful.
thought the wordplay was a bit funny, or what?
So then, after having to try and rescue, we were given a task to go and find the writings inside a book in a temple. I managed to find a Greater Scroll of Restoration, which we figured could actually revive from her petrified state. And so now I'm off to the castle to try and sneak in and go and revive And the others are back at the site at the moment with the dwarves. Can't say I know what happened since I left. There was quite a bit of tension between the dwarves and my party members when I left, but they seemed like they could handle themselves. They had a succubus on their side. And as for the bracer, I'll explain later. Long story.
Okay. I wasn't going to ask about the brace. I was going to say, hey, it looks nice, but okay.
Long story.
Fair enough. Yeah, we've seen what the Durgar do here. We've seen them come in and nearly slaughter a couple of them because they didn't find enough ore. Ore and gemstones. Their lives are the Smurf Lippins. Their lives are fucking miserable. Pardon my language. They are absolutely miserable. They are forced to dig in the mines, find gemstones and ore. If a monster appears, the Durgar just don't care. They'll go in and kill it if it causes enough fuss, but they just don't care about the Smurf Nibblins or the Deep Gnomes.
It's a good thing I'm not playing as Mary then.
Mary
Get
would
stuck
have
down
a
there.
field day here. Mary would have a fucking field day here.
Yep. Oh Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
what was it? What was in the temple besides a succubus? How is the succubus on our side or what?
For now, it seems to be not on our side. It doesn't seem to want to help us, and it seems to want to get back to one of the 9 levels of hell. However, it's bound to Stefan. He can to Mousak. Sorry, he has a
Who is this Stefan you speak of?
Stefan must be very excited.
yeah, no, it's bound to Mousak, and so yeah. Although it's with us at the moment because it's forced to be, it doesn't seem to have honourable intentions,
It's a succubus. I wouldn't be surprised.
as you'd expect.
Very
As you'd
sensual
expect.
tensions.
No, that's just you.
It's a succubus. Kind of comes with the thing, really.
If she wants, she can choose to turn that on and off.
Huh.
At the moment, she just wants to get back to the 9 levels of hell, like one of the 9th levels of hell. Oh, excuse me. Right. So, what were you sent? You said a book or notes or something. Like what was in the temple?
They managed to get the book of notes, which holds the information to release and control world-ending demons.
The Queen must not get a hold of that. No one should have that power.
We've decided on this, which is why I personally
Good.
decided to go and volunteer to go into rescue with this scroll. I hold it up of greater restoration.
That's very honourable of you. But I don't.
Just because we don't want to keep the book with the Queen.
I don't blame you, but I honestly don't think sneaking in there is the right way either. Like, they call those guards with the blindfolds, and he gestures over to the couple of guards stood over by the stone bridge leading towards the palace. They're called the Blind Guard, but trust me, they don't need their eyes to see you. They seem to have some sort of ability that lets them see no matter where you are. If you get close enough to them, they'll see you regardless. You could be invisible.
Okay, then.
I don't.
Do you have any ideas? Do you have any other recommendations? Because we're a bit short on what we can do right now.
I say get the hell out of here as soon as we can, but how? Is the
We have a
question.
party member that we have to go and take care of.
That is, yes. We need to also get Shush. Dermot pipes up. Oh, why don't you use your power against her? What did you use your power against her? I remember in her story, some bloke, he used a shiny shield to see where Medusa was and cut her head off. There was also one about a mirror or something, like using a mirror to reflect the power back, something like that. Why don't we try
It's a
that?
good idea, but without the thing that she's looking for, how do we even get past the guards to go and see her?
That's very true. Did you see the?
Especially if
no, that wouldn't
we
work.
don't have Dagon with us right now either. And if we return without Dagon, the one who was sent to take us there, there's no way that we'll be able to get past.
Dagon. Sam. Dagon. I'm assuming he's high up in the Durgar. Like
Similar to the
military?
role that you played in your original village, he seems to be
like a
the
marshal,
top dog around here.
kind of like top dog around here.
Yeah.
I'm not top dog in the martial world, believe me. If I was top dog in the martial, I'd be sent to some more dangerous places. I am not.
You sell yourself short, Sam. From what we've seen of you, you're a good fighter.
I am a good fighter, but I was sent to Fertilia, not one of the more dangerous towns. So I'm not as good as you say I am, but I appreciate the compliment.
Okay,
Right.
in order to final idea, Dermot, I want to get this going now. Okay, Dermot. Again, I still feel as if you have debt to repay and you owe us somewhat.
What?
So
Okay. I saved you against a load of bandits with a necromancer. Sam just looks over at Dermot like, what the? I saved you from a load of bandits with an army of the undead.
have you any horses around here? Have you seen of any types of horses or mounts that you can take?
I don't believe they have horses
Is that-
down here.
No,
They don't.
What types of things can you transform into?
A big ass dire wolf and a bear.
Perfect. Transform into a direwolf and sprint the fuck off in that direction there. And then I'll try and accurately explain to Dermot
Which direction are you
Where-
sending him? Which direction are you
the
sending him?
direction towards the party, to where our friends are.
towards Malsanct and Avalana. Okay.
The best thing that I can think of is that now we found you guys again and we have more options with you guys. Maybe if you sprint as fast as you can and set up one of your teleport by plant portals so that you can get me and Sam to the other guys as well. Get everybody back here as quickly as possible, and then we can meet up now that we have you guys, and we can maybe start to formulate a plan.
Okay. I don't know if it works by mushroom. I'll try.
Go give it a test.
I'll try. He goes over to a mushroom. Like in a purely non-sexual way, like caresses it, makes sure like he gets familiar with it. Goes over to another one, gets familiar with that one as well. Like touches it up and everything. Like makes himself familiar with it.
Yeah.
Shut up. He then tries to cast the magic. Teleport via plants, and a shimmering green doorway opens up in one of the mushrooms and opens up on the other mushroom. Right, it definitely works on mushrooms.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, direwolf that way.
With your
He points to the opposite direction you told him.
Direwolf.
Direwolf that way.
How big is this direwolf? Is it big enough for somebody to ride?
Yes. One
Okay, but then-
medium. Well, technically two medium creatures could ride.
Two. Okay, so if I was on him, he wouldn't get
It would
much
be- it
of
would
a speed debuff.
If you were alone, he would still be able to go max speed. With two people, it would be in half.
Okay. Then, in which case, Sam, you stay here and find out as much information as you can about. Seeing as you already know some of the people, you find out as much information as you can about this local area and try and start formulating a plan to get us inside there.
Yes, I've already spoken with Mervak, the Smurf, like the town elder. He used to work in the palace. He showed me his left arm. It's completely stone. The queen wasn't able to fully turn him before he ran away.
Ah, that could be interesting.
And you look over, and you do see a very basically Papa Smurf in dark grey skin, robe, and just one arm, like hanging by his side, just completely turned to stone, and using a walking stick with his right.
Okay.
With his right hand, and he's walking.
Sam.
He's walking over to another like Smurf Niblin dome. They're like you ever seen like the mud huts sort of thing? Like it's just a dome of mud sort of thing, just one circular hole. It's like that, but the domes themselves are about 5 foot tall. Smurf Niblins are only about 3 foot. 2 to 3.
So like little mini domes, yeah.
Yeah.
So Sam, you gather as much information as you can from the Smurf Niblin people and from around this area, and try to formulate a plan from what you can see here.
All right.
Dermot, become a direwolf, and I will lead the way. I'll try and help steer you and help guide you back to where our people are.
All right,
and then
you
we'll get him here quicker.
Right, you sir. He transforms to a direwolf. You've seen the werewolf in London with the whole transformation of like wolf snout, and it's that. What kind of hair has Dermot got?
He sounds like a very auburn
Blonde.
type of person.
So
I was thinking like blondish.
like a let's say strawberry blonde.
Yeah,
Okay.
Strawberry blonde.
yeah, I feel like
So not quite ginger, not quite blonde. Okay. Quite strawberry blonde. Yeah, the hair on his head sort of like covers his back, goes down his arms and everything. He's like his body creaks and cracks, the snapping of bone and joints as they all like form in shape. It looks painful, but Dermot gives no hint of pain as he just transforms into this very large wolf. And
okay.
there you go.
I'm gonna hop on his back and with the point of the finger, Dermot, away.
I hope he snarls back at you for that.
He lets out a small howl, and then like you like it's quite sudden, like the speed, like from 0 to 60 kind of thing. It's fucking boom. Yeah, you literally have to like grab onto his fucking fur like this sort of thing. Get yourself back up and like make sure like lie down on his back sort of thing almost, and just like grabbing onto his head like just like here sort of thing on his haunches, just to grab on that just so you don't fucking fall off. In fact, give me a strength check.
Oh fuck! Here we go. There's a 8 + 1, so a 9.
More than enough. I put you a limit of 5 there.
Oh, okay. Good.
You hold on for dear life as this wolf just much faster than what you were running, but he books it, and within, let's say 40, let's say half an hour in game time, you book it back to where you were. Dermot doesn't look like he's getting tired at all. Like he's doing that that dog panting thing as they run.
Oh, yeah.
But he does not seem to be tiring. Right, Malsanct and Avalana, you guys are back together now. The succubus there is with you as well, along with Dagon and the 2 other Durgars. What would you like to say? Dagon goes over to his men, explains the situation, like explains about the whole demon notes and everything. They look quite worried and quite scared almost of like what could happen if the Queen gets hold of these notes. Right, what would you like to do?
I would like to casually sit down around. Well, they have a fire, right?
Yes.
They are eating trays. I like to sit down and appear friendly, like improve relations with the other 2 dwarves as I did with
Make a
Dagon.
fake nuke journal, but filled with utter bollocks.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, that's what I say. Because like there is a cleverness to this. If you give it to it and you go, right, there's a note journal, but we can't decipher it.
It's in Infernal,
Gibberish.
which
There we go.
Stefan and the succubus can read.
Well, Stefan got knocked in the head and lost his memories, and the succubus is illiterate. There we go. Plot hole covered.
No, they can read it. You guys can't. Right,
What's happening?
So Malsanct. Sorry, I had a lung full of vape. So Malsanct, you sit down and you're getting a bit of friendly. You're getting friendly with them and everything. The 2 dwarves seem a lot less nervous now that they feel like okay, strength in numbers, that kind of thing. Dagon is explaining like we can't let her get hold of this. Like as much as we love the Queen, she can't get a hold of these. These are world-ending. There's demon hordes that come out of this could be immeasurable. We would all be killed within an instant. I don't even think the Queen could survive. And like they seem scared at the beginning, but then like chill out a little bit as like everyone sit down. Everyone starts eating. In fact, you start eating as well. Malsanct?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Malsanct?
want to partake.
You partake of the grubs.
Yeah.
Cool. Big ass grub, nicely roasted. Avalana, you've already got a grub.
Yeah.
I'd say you guys like have a little rest sort of thing. It's not enough to count as like a short rest or a long rest or anything like that. But you guys have a sit down. About 20 minutes, half an hour go by. You see this fucking great big strawberry blonde wolf with a blue visage of a man on top, just barreling in, and like before it gets about 20 foot towards you, then puts on the brakes, just stopping in front of you, Malsanct. There's this big wolf. Like this is what's a good size comparison? You guys know the size of a Shetland pony, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That in wolf form.
He's right in front of me right now.
Yes.
I would like to
With a fish man on top.
He has used this form before, so I'd just like to walk up and pet him on like a little tap on the side of his head.
I'll just give him like affirmative sort of thing. Like yeah.
Yeah.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
because Dermot needs it.
And allowing the rest of the dwarves to be confused about what the hell's
Yeah,
happening.
the dwarves have no idea. Like, what the fuck? It's a fucking bear or something! And they all like start readying axes and stuff like that. Like they start readying. They're not attacking. They're just readying.
I like to hold my hand up like this, calmly, like, no, don't worry.
What the hell is that thing? They've never seen a wolf or a dire wolf or a dog before, so this is completely alien to them. It's covered in hair and bleh.
Well, first, I would like you all to take attention to its rider.
Where? What? You said he was lost in there.
Well, looks like he found his way back. Where did you go, Impetu?
Roll me,
I'm gonna
roll me deception,
Yep.
because that was a lie. That was a stand-up lie. Was you got to beat a 6.
7.
7. Fuck. Okay. He's not 100%. He's not 100% like fallen for it, but he's very much like okay, fair enough.
Well, I had to sue Impetu to explain what happened. Because I don't know either. And Malsang doesn't.
True, actually. Where have you been, Fishman?
I'm gonna hop off of Dermot, the wolf, and put 1 foot up on him, kind of like 1 foot up onto Dermot, and I'm gonna try and kick him over.
You strength check.
Yep.
Give me a strength check. Mind you, a dire wolf has a lot of strength.
18 plus 1, so 19.
Natural fucking 20.
Oh, dude.
I'm not even. See that?
Yep.
Fucking hell. Oh Christ. Okay. You go to kick him off. You go to kick him over. He's like, it's like a brick wall. Oh. I think his mum will think he's come up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back, hey.
That's right. Yeah, you go to try and kick Dermot over, and give me nah, actually, nah, don't worry.
I can say it was a 19 versus a 20, so it was fucking close.
A natural type. That's fucking close. You try to push him over, but you guys, it's like you're both brick walls just trying to hit each other. It doesn't work. It doesn't fall over. And he just gives out like a small snarl.
So, okay then, but with my knee still up in the position on Dermot sort of thing, you know, like the way you'd like have an adventure put his knee on a rock, like knee up in the air sort of thing, like leaning on.
No, this is if you've only just got off him and you're putting your knee up again, your knee is up against your chest right now. That's how tall it is. That's how tall this thing is. Remember, he's about the size of a Shetland pony.
Yeah, true. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, literally like that.
Yeah, okay.
You look like a dick right now. It's like, is this some surface dweller thing? Like he looks over to Dagon looks over to Malsang. It's just like, is this some earth some sky dweller thing? What
I mean, I'm not trying to put my foot directly on top of him. You know,
no,
just
like
on the
against
side
him.
of him.
Yeah, but even so, it's still up here.
Okay.
So today it's more like probably like a sea people thing.
I mean, I feel like I could put my foot up on a Shetland pony and not be that disadvantaged. Impetu is like of a similar height to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And I'm pretty
Plus in his wavy clothes, yeah.
You'd
be able to get your foot up there, but your knee would still be quite high up. Not like up here. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, like knee to like kind of like there-ish maybe. Yeah, like Stefan.
It's
yeah.
it's like trying to put your foot on top of on top of an oil barrel. That kind of height, different.
Right.
Yeah. That kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to get across. Anyway.
Anyway,
you've just arrived. What the hell happened to you, Fishman? Ooh, fuck. It's alright. What happened to you, Fishman? They said you disappeared in there.
I won't say a word or in fact a word truthful to what you know until I've had a second to confer with my party members.
I'd like to interrupt Impetu there and say, well, our strained relations have improved right now. I think like you should speak truthful to Dagon.
That's what I wanted to know. As long as you say, Malsanct, that we can trust them and I can tell them honestly. If you think that we can be honest with them, then fine.
And if Dagon will allow, I'll put a hand on his shoulder.
He does allow. See,
All right.
he sees you as quite a strong warrior as well, same as him sort of thing.
Okay.
Even though you're not from the Underdark, he still sees that kind of like, yes, I can respect this man.
Okay. Then, in any case, I'll relay the entire story. Basically, I'll kind of say to him, well, I'll say
Word vomit. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. Backstory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I relay to him all of the information that's happened, and then kind of say to him, so we've sort of said, like we can't allow. We don't think that we should allow the Queen of the Stone Garden to get access to this.
Queen of
And
the
if
Garden
Malsanct-
Queen of the Garden of Stone.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to keep on saying it that way anyway.
That's what this place
Then-
is called, and he gestures to all around him.
Yeah.
The
I
Garden
mean,
of
I'm going to keep
Stone.
on. I'm going to phrase it in my mind. I won't be able to remember it because they're so fucking similar.
Fair enough.
Garden of Stone of the
Tap it down.
Stone Garden.
Tap it down.
Queen of the Garden of Stone. Queen of the Stone Garden. It's literally the exact same words, but in a different order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, explain the whole kind of thing to him, and we don't think that we can allow this book to get into her hands, but at the same time, we have a party member in there that we need to get. Having been one of the head of the guards.
During this, Dermot turns back into a man. Dagon, while still listening to you, just does this.
And like a little side eye, like what?
No, he doesn't even side it. He's listening to Impetu, but he's like, "What
The fuck?
fuck?"
Um,
like that kind of what the fuck kind of thing.
So yeah, we don't think it's a good idea that Queen Vixana gets her hands on this, but we have a party member. You, Dagon, being the head of security, maybe we would hope that you, in combination with one of our other allies who has been collecting information for us on this area, we're thinking that we could come up with a plan. In fact, actually, Dermot, why don't you now travel back to the area in which you were and go and grab Sam for us?
One question, and this is Dagon. Uzi, and he like gestures to Dermot.
This is our humble man, Squire. He owes us a debt, and so he's along with us for the ride until he's paid it off.
Malsanct, do you want to interject?
I would like to say, I'll give him more credit than that. He is, Dagon, our party and our allies stretch further than we might have told you. We came here with 6 instead of 4.
Right.
You managed,
And I
you
take
hit
it
two-
you got split up at some point.
Yeah, right before we were discovered and taken to the Queen, 2 of us split off and hid amongst
I
the
expect
people.
by that little Smurf nibbling bitch.
Familiar with her?
If I remember correctly, her name is Girly or something.
Yeah, correct.
Yep, she's been a thorn in our side for fucking years. Right,
Well,
pain in the
perhaps you
ass.
should get better acquainted.
always trying to go up to the surface. She wouldn't bloody survive up there anyway.
Have you been there?
No, and I don't plan to.
Hmm.
I'm happy where I am, and where I am is where I stay.
That's fine. But the surface world has its bad spots, but also its good spots.
I don't doubt that.
Anyway,
Sorry, I got muffled.
Dermot, go and fetch Sam for us, and then we can start formulating a plan as to how we're going to get
Alright. He goes over to a mushroom. Again, starts touching it up and everything. The dwarves are just bewildered by this guy. He's like, what the fuck? Feeling up a mushroom? The fuck? And then Dermot, remembering that he'd become familiar with the other mushroom over there, over at the where Sam is, it almost looks like he's unzipping the mushroom kind of thing, but like green energy portal appears, and he walks through it. The magic dissipates after a couple of seconds. Then a couple of seconds later, you see the same visage, but with no one there. Like this, the mushroom stem opening up, like unzipping, and then the green magic sort of flows out again, and Dermot and Sam walk through. Ah, finally. Ah, Mousanct, how are you?
We've been very well, adventuring as usual.
And say, our fishman here has told me some of the details.
Brilliant. You know, this location we're standing right in front of, this temple.
Aye, I see it.
Yeah, this is where our quest from the Queen led us. And there's a library in there with a lot of knowledge on demon summoning.
Not good at all, then, I'm assuming.
Also, this seems like the appropriate time to introduce the entire party to Cassandra over here. Cassandra, please smile.
I don't know how to do that. She looks confused for a moment. It's like, I don't know how to do that.
That's fine. Anyway, this is our ragtag band right now. Sam and Dermot, this is Dagon, and the other dwarves, which I didn't catch the name of. Do you mind? Where we? Sorry, DM. What about?
Goblin blurp, there you go.
Ooh,
I'm Glob. I'm Berg.
Blobberg.
Blobbenberg.
Blobberg. All right.
Why
So-
don't I come up with character names beforehand?
Everyone always goes with Bob anyway.
My brain did do that, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. If I'm really stuck, fuck it, Bob will come out.
All right. So, what do you think of our diverse cast of characters here, Dagon? We've got an impressive cast, haven't we?
It's fucking weird, but it works, I'm assuming.
Well, as you see, let's introduce Dermot, druid. Heard of those?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Druids have a strong connection to animals and plants.
Aye, we do.
Dermot is extremely useful here, Dagon. Sam,
I can see that.
Marshall.
You can make magic portals in mushrooms.
Sam, a marshal of a nearby town. I pick you up in the ranks. I think you would like him. You're in a similar position here.
You see, like they're stood relatively close together, and it does kind of look similar. It's like the Durgar, Dagon he's just like a small, stouter version of Sam almost. Like just the shorter, big armor, big weapon, man kind of thing. Like very typical, very stereotypical. This is a man. This is what a man in this era should be, sort of thing. Or like manly man kind of shit.
Right. Then you have Petu, a monk, a wise, dexterous man. We have Valana, magical mistress,
A pasty maiden.
a pasty maiden. Then we have found ourselves a succubus, someone from the nine circles of hell. Myself.
She
I
gives
look
like,
like-
she gives like a slight sarcastic smile. She's kind of figured out how. She's like for the past 2-3 minutes. She's like trying to contort
Practice.
her face, like contort her face. That kind of thing. Like she's kind of like,
Teethy smile. Like,
yeah, like a very like demonic toothy smile kind of thing. Like
yeah.
her teeth don't look like human teeth. Like they are all points. Like every single one of them is like a shark tooth kind of thing.
Right. And though I look like her, I'm just a tiefling from the service world. I'm a cleric. I heal people, help people, spread knowledge. This is our whole band, except for one. There's one critical part missing. One that holds us together, really. A bard. Which is kind of our main mission to get back.
Right. Well, as soon as we find those notes, then, well, we can't give her the notes, can we? Did DM to players here? Did anyone mention the mirror to Dagon? I can't remember.
I mentioned it last part, and this part as
Yes.
well. He knows of it.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. You said you found a mirror in there.
We did.
We might
Where's
be
Cassandra was on top.
we might be able to use that against her.
Well, it was a full-size, full-length mirror. If we were to shatter it,
It's
each of
not.
us could hold a
Okay.
piece.
It's not like a full standing mirror. It's a It's a circular mirror, about 2 foot long and 1 foot wide.
It's a big mirror. If we were to shatter it, each of us could hold a piece. So we would at least have a chance if combat were to arise.
I would say, if you wanted to break it and take a piece to use, it would have to be a. I want to say dexterity, but I think there's a different ability you could use. Let me have a quick look. I want the back of the book, thank you. Because I know where this is. Okay, there's not a specific thing for it, so I'd have to say his dexterity would be able to be the best. If you wanted to make like chunks big enough, like glass shards big enough, like mirror shards big enough to like be able to use or wield or like hide somewhere, then dexterity would be your main use.
Right.
To like break it, but make sure you get like pieces good enough. In fact, no, I'd make you do a percentage chance actually.
That's fair. Well, we're not there yet, so we're not breaking it yet. But
And
it's just a,
depends, and like using dexterity as a base, like whoever's got like the highest dexterity would probably have like the highest chance of like getting a good piece.
All right. So this is how we stand, we as a full party in this matter, Dagon. I appreciate your struggles with this, and I understand your qualms with the Queen getting this book, and I agree with that. But our main priority is, right now, getting our party back to full, and I think
I understand that.
that we owe you one, if we do.
Upon saying that you owe him one, his like in his head, it kind of like, we need to stop her.
Alright.
We need to stop her. We need to get rid of her somehow. You said there was a mirror in there. If we could get the mirror and use that somehow. I'm gonna roll an intelligence. I'm gonna roll. Hold on. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for Dermot.
Come on, away from here. Go inside.
Right, I need Dermot's full sheet. Where is he? Dermot. $17. Why don't we get a book? Why don't we get a book? Put a bit of mirror in it, so when we give her a book, not the notes, we get a book that looks like the notebook. Put a mirror piece in there. When she opens it, bleh.
I like your idea. And with books, there's a library in there.
To interject
Yeah.
in this,
Gone.
Dagon, wouldn't you say though that your people have come to respect her as a queen? She doesn't seem like she's that bad a ruler in a sense that needs to be gotten rid of. And who do you recommend stepping up in her position? Because it's one thing getting rid of a tyrant, but we want to know that the person filling her position is going to be better.
Imperial, the second you say tyrant, you hear in your head, we must kill her, destroy her, turn her to stone and rip her to pieces, or rip out her heart. Like in your head, just over and over again, we must kill her. We are the ones that need to take glory in this. Kill her, smash her, rip out her heart. That kind of thing.
Maybe. It's a good plan, but
Over and over and over again in your head.
it's a good plan, and my bracer, not to get too much into it, seems to agree.
Sam and Dermot, and the dwarves all look over at you, and are like, "Your bracer? What?"
I have a bracer and it speaks to me sometimes, and sometimes other people. It's a thing.
I think we need to get him to a physician when we get back to Fertilia, or the capital. Okay. They think you're nuts. And Dagon speaks up. We might have a herbal cure for him. they just start like discussing different ways of like mending your brain.
When the discussion happens, I might just say like, if it helps, I heard the voice of the bracer as well.
Oh,
Once.
no, it's spreading. Sam just leans over Dermot like, it's spreading.
Do we need to take the Queen out? Because so far, Dagon, you said that she's a good ruler, or at least she's gained all of your respect. She's brought order to this land.
She was a good ruler. She was a good ruler. When she first came in, she gave us knowledge, information, how to till the land, make crops, establish trade with the some of the Drow capitals. But after the mirror incident 100 years ago, she just became sour. Like something in her soul itself soured her.
And who would you recommend
changed
to
her.
take on the position of leader?
By rank, technically, and his eyes kind of go wide when he realizes, shit, that would be me. And he's like,
And you see-
I would hope, as technically, I suppose it would be me, but I don't want that power. I would give it to someone else.
I want to make sure that we don't screw this place over by getting rid of Tyrant and replacing them with somebody worse.
Well, this conversation sparked something. I would like to walk over to Dermot and have like a small whispering one-on-one.
Okay.
I say to Dermot,
You're right, Mousankt.
yeah, I'm good. Since we're talking about a successor to this place, I think I know a candidate. You know her as well. Can you bring Girly over here to have a discussion?
Girly. She's a child.
I know.
I went a bit finny then.
I know, but
She's
she
a
knows
child.
a lot of people in her Smurf nibbling. Maybe one of their elders is fit to be a ruler.
Nibbling.
Smurf nibbling. Maybe one of her elders.
Just say
is fit to be
Smurfs.
a
It's fucking
ruler.
easier. Just deep gnomes.
Yeah. Maybe one of the Smurfs is fit to rule. I feel like this is a political discussion that needs to involve all parties.
Maybe that leader dude with the wood,
Right.
the stone arm. Maybe he might do. Would the Durgar follow him though?
That is a question that's why I think we should discuss this here. This party is diverse, and we can make a decision.
Cassandra pipes up. Why don't you just? How about you just make a council? Some of the Durgans, some of the Smurf Liplins, decide for yourselves as a group. Be much fucking easier, wouldn't it? Dagon looks up at her. She's not walking. She's like floating about a foot off the ground, and she is already about 8 foot tall. So she is about 9 foot tall. Yeah, like 9 foot tall. Her wings are like folded behind her back. She's just hovering about a foot off the ground though. Like her feet don't touch the ground. Dermot looks like has to like crink his neck like upwards, like just look up at her. He's like, aye, that could work. But we'd have to. Actually, no, that could work. We might have to persuade the others, but that'll be a task for us, not for you.
All right, I like that system, but involve everyone, all the people.
Aye.
All right. So, before we get too much into things that should happen after the fact, how about we deal with the situation quickly, get our party back to full, and to take action?
Aye, that would be good. Right.
All right. I suggest we move to the mirror room.
Okay.
All of us.
All of us. Wait. I think the dwarves already tested this by going towards the shield when the shield was down.
Yeah, the shield is down, and they've been in the library looking for, like, when I was deceiving them, saying like, "Oh, Petu's gone. Oh, library."
Oh yeah, because the other two dwarves went in, didn't they? Cool.
Yeah. And so one of them sat on the chair that I healed him
Oh
to.
yeah, he sat on the chair, didn't he?
And I healed him, gained some favors and all that.
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Mario like always died on a chair.
Yes.
As a you.
Like, if
No,
I wanted
that-
to go to the electric chair, I would have gone to America.
What's America? Dago just looks up. What's America?
Fantasy plane where I go to sometimes on a plane when I'm asleep.
What's a plane?
A big metal bird.
I'll drag Avalon along like, not one of your dream ramblings again. You don't dream either, you know?
Oh shit.
You're just crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Too many wacko backo.
Is your patron talking to you again? Move on.
I'm sorry. I'm not really, but yeah.
Okay. So who? Well, I take it everyone's just going to end up in the room, yeah?
Everyone
Sure,
goes to
everyone
the mirror room.
Where
Yeah.
are we?
Wait, can you
It's-
just which Smurf Niblin people? I assume has Dermot already had his time to gather the girly and the rest of the Smurf Niblin council?
There is no council. They're saying they should set up
Yeah.
a council.
No, I know, but I mean, like,
We've
we'll need
discussed
Dermot
candidates.
to,
Yeah.
Oh, the Smurf Nibblins.
we'll need Dermot to go and get somebody. He'll need to get one of the Smurf Niblins in order to have part of their side heard in the conversation.
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
can
that
go
that
get-
is more like after the fact. Like right now, this is sweet.
Can anyone remember the name of the fucking the Smurf Niblin Papa Smurf guy? I forgot his name already. Fuck.
You said it
Papa
once
Smurf?
this part, so
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Vermac. There you go. Vermac. It was Vermac. I can go.
Really?
I can go get Vermac. Yeah, Vermac.
Okay.
Vermak. Someone.
VERM.
Yeah, someone note that down because I'm gonna fucking forget otherwise.
I
Again,
got you.
names on the spot.
Noted.
I go. Oh, thank you. I can go get Vermac. If you want.
Yes, Dermot. I think you should get the elder and some other higher ups of Liblins and inform us.
I think he is the elder of the village. I'd have to go to another village and get the elder from there, maybe, but I don't know where they are, and I'm not
Alright.
familiar. I'm not familiar with any of the plants over there.
That's fair.
So
Let's
I-
just secure
I can
Vermac.
go from here to that village, and that's it in this place.
In that case, this is a top secret plan. If you can convince Vermac to come to here, we'll explain it to him once he's here.
Alright,
And
alright,
don't tell him
I'll
anything
go.
else.
I'll go. He goes over to the same mushroom again, and like unzips it almost like channeling for a couple of seconds first, and then unzips it almost. And like when you as you're a bit closer to the mushroom now, you see like physically he's unzipping the mushroom. There's no physical zip, but he's like unzipping the mushroom, and you can see all like the folds and like the different layers of the mushroom inside, like furl up, and like the magic kind of leach out of the tree, out of these folds themselves, and he steps through the portal. It zips back closed. Again, the magic retreating into the folds and then it's zipping itself back up. After a couple of seconds, after a couple of minutes, actually, sorry, Dermot comes back through and, like, with a large limp and a walking stick, just very tired. Like he looks very, very old. Like he's got a very long beard for a Smurf Niblin. He's only about 3 foot tall. Oh, sorry, all these voices are getting to my throat. Very old. Seems like his eyes are like almost pure milky white. As he's walking towards you guys, like, hello, someone asked for an old man.
Yes, we did,
Oh,
and I
we
hope you
asked
can
for
see
an
the
old
entire gathering here.
I can see even without my peepers.
All right, I assume you have some life experience in this
Lived your
city,
all my life.
town.
Like,
What?
you can tell he's blind, but he's looking at you,
Mhm.
sort of thing. Like his body language is like he's looking at you, but he is blind.
What do you think of the political situation?
It's fact.
All right, then you're the man. Welcome to
Yeah.
the revolution.
Evolution. Oh God. I'm
Not another one.
I'm too old to be fighting now. I'm half
That's
stone.
true.
I'm half stone. And like he sort of like jerks his shoulder a bit and like there's a rock like a rock nearby. He just goes like on the rock. You see his entire arm, his entire left arm, is just stone, and his hand is forever in that, like that. His hand is forever like that in stone.
Oh, that's brilliant. Hi, how you doing there? As you're doing the middle finger to everyone.
No, his hand is on the rock. He's not pointing it at someone. His hand is just permanently in that position. Yeah, because
Don't
it's
worry.
all stone.
The youngsters want to take action. Just we want to know if you are willing to have a voice for the Smurf Nibblins in the
I
next
will.
government.
Wait, what's the plan?
Well, the plan is infiltrate, and then we'll see. But we want to secure you to know you know of the plan, to know that something is happening, and you are prepared to take a place in maybe a future council.
Ooh, I expect I can do that.
Alright.
I'm only an old fucker, but I can give my opinion or two.
Hopefully some wisdom about events that happened in the past as well.
Well, I am nearly 900 years old.
Perfect.
Shit. That's one old geezer.
So
I'd like to-
everyone give me a history check.
Oh, shit.
Whew.
Just turn my brightness up on that. How do I-
7.
What was history actually under?
Intelligence.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I got a natural 26.
A natural 26. Fucking hell, okay.
That'd be a 4. What is it? What are we supposed to be checking again? Modified
History.
Intelligence. Yeah,
history
history.
is +1, so 5.
Right, okay. Whoever got 10 and above,
Avalana.
okay, Avalana,
Uh,
Avalana, you know that a Smurf Nibblem's lifespan is normally about 600 to 700 years. So he is impossibly old. You are extremely surprised that this Smurf Nibbler is not dead, especially with the whole half petrification thing.
Alright, we'll turn around and ask him and go, how are you still alive?
Sheer will of determination, you young fuck.
Oh, I was expecting magic mumbo jumbo, but fair enough, good answers any really.
Eh. If it is magic, I don't know about it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we've secured ourselves a future government. Now I feel like we should take action. Immediately.
Future government, one guy.
Well, no, you got him.
Well, there are more
you got,
people involved.
You got Vermac. You've got Dagon. You've got some of the other dwarves from other villages, and you've got some other Nibblins from other villages as well. So
And this is a start to expand.
yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
So, mirror room.
Right.
Everyone, now.
Not
Except for the old man.
Not even without the old man. Not everyone's going to be able to fit in this room. This room is meant for slightly comfortable living for one person.
Right.
You can
Mark,
make it- you can-
why
you
is
can
it that we
fit-
need to go to the mirror room?
Well, I think we're going to arm ourselves.
Okay, but just before that sort of thing, before we end up arming ourselves and going for the battle, I feel like maybe we should send old Vimac and Dagon off to have a conversation. Vimac being one of the
Vermac.
elders of his.
It's Vermac. Vimac is a very different character, Callum.
Oh, right. Okay, they're very, very similar. Vimac, yeah.
Yeah, true.
So,
As I said, name out my ass.
okay, Vermac. Maybe we should send Vermac and Dagon off to, with Sam being the neutral party, off to have a conversation to make sure that something like this is going to work. Because I fear that if we were to help Dagon, no offense, Dagon, but if we were to help you overthrow the people, it seems like your people have like a strong hold on this land so far, and I feel like we don't want to be caught in the middle of a war between the two people. So if you wouldn't mind Vimac and Vermac, I don't have it right. Vermac.
Aye.
If
Aye,
you,
ask me.
Vermac and Dagon and Sam want to go off and have a conversation of 5 minutes or so to make sure that this would actually work feasibly, and before if we end up killing the Queen, you then don't immediately slaughter us and butcher us all.
Vermac, says, "Oh, I have my ways of surviving. Don't you worry." Dagon's just like, "I don't think I'm going to be doing that. You have proved extremely useful and extremely loyal." And
I'll do an insight check on it first.
okay, go for it.
Squints
+6 on my. Is it +6? It is +6 on my insight. 8 +6 is 14.
14. You can tell he's not lying. He's not lying.
Okay.
He genuinely thinks you're good people.
Okay,
Alright,
then
I'll say-
as long as his intentions are honourable, then yeah, let's go
Yes.
forwards.
I say impetu, good criticism, and I turn to Dagon and say, if before there's any fallout, I would like you to take place as interim king, right? Until this council is established, and we are your most loyal advisors. You will not take action as king until we say so, until the council is established.
I don't like being king, but
Interim. You will
interim,
be for a short
temporary,
while.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Fine,
this
fine,
party,
fine.
the party of Ragtag you see here, we will all be your advisors.
Even this one, and he points up to the succubus, and she looks at you.
No.
Mm,
No.
no, that one is an extension of me, and I'm sure we'll find a place for her.
Cassandra just
Sooner or later.
Cassandra just looks down at you like, for fuck's sake.
Cassandra, you'll get what you want soon. Don't worry.
I fucking hope so.
All right.
Believe me, going 2,000 years without, I'm really pissed off.
Well, you wouldn't say the last day was eventful for you after being
It's been
2,000 years
eventful.
dormant.
It's been eventful, but I'm a succubus. What the fuck do you think I need?
A bit of sausage.
More than you can provide.
All right. Airing it. Also,
She needs demons.
never
to
mind.
her.
Let's just go. Let's just. All right. I'll go to the mirror room. Take my. I'll go ahead. I'll take my spear, the butt end, and smash the mirror.
Okay.
A lot of strength.
A lot of strength. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
have to-
use-
you're go- you want a decent sized piece. To what are you going to
Yeah,
do
you
with
don't
the
want to
piece?
smash it into oblivion.
Well, the thing is, I have the cantrip mending. I'll mend pieces to the size I want them to.
Good point.
Is it that exact?
It is. You can mend an object. You can repair an object if it is smaller than a foot. So
A foot or
I could
smaller.
just make pieces of a foot.
Okay.
Or smaller.
Okay. No, I get that. Okay.
So you could make a page-sized piece, yeah.
I don't think in the greater span of rules that's how it works. But rule of cool, fuck it. I'll let that work.
Inspiration.
No.
Okay. So I would
In
like
fact, no.
to.
I will give. In fact, no. I will give. I'll give you and Callum inspiration for your discussing and planning and all that kind of stuff. I'll give you inspiration.
Political
for
foresight.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Avalana, you didn't participate too much in the whole planning side of things, so maybe next time.
If I was actually going to be honest, I was like falling asleep.
Oh, fuck, cheers.
That's a character for a political discussion.
Yeah.
Because I've been up since like 6 o'clock in the morning today.
Anyway, to get
Fair
things
enough, fair
moving,
enough. Let's get moving.
I would like to smash that entire mirror with a lot of strength.
Smash away, my friend.
Overall,
All right.
You don't need to bother. Don't roll to hit just because it's not going to fucking move, is it?
Yep.
And it's glass, so just give me the damage.
Butt end, it's not piercing, so I guess it's a D6 for the spear.
Mm-hmm.
That is 3 damage.
Okay. You smash it. Psst. And about. Wait, whereabouts are you hitting is directly in the middle, yes?
Straight in the middle to make sure that the end pieces are bigger. So the star goes in the middle and the spreading of glass.
flowers out,
Yeah. Yeah.
spreads out from
Yeah.
that. A few of the smaller pieces fall to the fall onto the desk, onto the the makeup desk and everything, and a few larger chunks do fall out. What would you like to do?
I would help. Is there enough a piece for each member of the ragtag party we have right now?
No, there are only 3 pieces. They're about. Let's say they're about 4 inches long. They're about 4 inches long, obviously pointed at one end, but the other end, the thick end, is about 3 inches wide. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're like dagger sort of blades almost.
Of the smaller pieces, I would like to craft as many as I can, like
Try and mend
Like a-
them all together, kind of thing.
or mend them to make like usable pieces of mirror from them.
Okay. I would say you could use
The dust, yeah.
Again, rule of cool. I'm going to say you could like use mending on the larger pieces, so that if you hold them, you're not going to cut yourself with them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like you dull the edges, sort of thing. Okay. So I'm going to say that's all one action. So do you need to roll for it or anything, or you just do it?
No, it's just a cantrip.
It's cantrip. Okay. Mending. You now have one piece about 6 inches long. It's all jagged across the edges and stuff like that, but not jagged in like the shape, not like sharp.
Not sharp,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
sharp. Yeah. Because you've mended it. You've made it so you can hold it. About 6 inches long by 4 inches wide. Sort of thing.
Okay.
Like a little hand mirror kind of thing.
What?
All right.
About the size of a notebook page.
Avalana, you've spent a lot of time in the library. Do you know a book that looks convincing enough to be the notes, to have a cover that represents the possession by demons?
Well, pretty much all the books will do.
Pick one you find most fitting.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a chicken. So.
Okay. Using that method, roll me a D100 and tell me the result.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
That's
cool,
fun.
That's cool. Also, I have something else to say. This is completely D&D related, by the way.
Very quickly then.
Fred and George see Ron sleeping with a man named Peter Pettigrew every night on the Marauders map and never bring it up.
God's sake.
Wrong franchise. Moving on.
Okay.
Oh, it's
carry
true.
on.
Alright, D100. I got 82.
Fucking hell. Okay, no, that's good. You pick out a book that looks almost identical to the notebook. Like the cover and everything.
Noise. There you
Okay.
go. I just sort of like
Okay,
frisbee
do
it
you
towards
take
them.
you frisbee it towards Malsanct?
Yeah.
Malsanct's currently holding a mirror. Malsanct, roll me a dex check, see if you drop the mirror or not. Just try and catch this.
Oh,
In fact,
shit,
in fact, Malsanct, are you going to try and catch the book, or are you just going to let it fall?
I was on. I mean, I have more care for this mirror than that book. So I'm like, this is a random book. And I'm like, I'm just gonna pump it with my shoulder if it hits me.
Okay.
No,
let's-
I'm holding
okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's say that happens. Fuck it. I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm not gonna make you roll for every little tiny thing. Okay. So yeah, she throws it towards you, poof, off your armor, just falls to the ground. Kind of looks a bit more like the notebook now, because like some of the pages are dislodged and like the little note bits are sticking out. Stuff like that.
There you go. Finishing touches to it.
All right, I put the pane of mirror in a page and test if it opens up naturally to that page. Like have a little bit of seeing if you open it would. It would
Okay.
go there.
So yeah, sort of like taking the notebook and just going like that kind of thing, like seeing if it'll
Yeah.
open on a specific.
Seeing what pages fall, what sign, like if there's a thicker pane, so it was most likely tend to open that way. So like, all right, good book.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to say that it's a very old book. The bindings on the spine are a little bit loose. It's got a bit more give to it. So when you do close the book, the spine kind of expands a little bit and stretches to the new,
Thickness, yeah.
to the new thickness, and you can't see the mirror within it. You can't tell.
All right.
You can't tell that there's a foreign object in there.
Are there any like palm-sized shards of mirror left I can hand out to people? Like,
I'm going to say
just in case.
no.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now, how do I get a party member back? I turn to Cassandra and say, "When we found you, you looked different.
Yes.
Did
I
you
did.
choose that form?
Sorry.
Did you choose to look like that form?
Yes.
How small can you get?"
Size don't matter.
I genuinely don't know this.
It can be a small or medium humanoid. I looked it up.
I think so,
Shape-changer.
yeah. Her body sort of like starts to shrink down as she like lands on the ground, then sort of appears like Vermac. Like she looks like Vermac. Like blind eyes, stone arm, walking stick.
Impressive.
But in her voice, how's this?
Hmm.
Like coming out of this small old like Smurf nibbling man.
Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna go through this list.
That is almost what I'm
We're going
after.
on break in We're going on break in 10 minutes. We'll just hold it.
All right. So,
He's already gone.
big plan. I asked Cassandra and I turned to let me look it up. Berg, and I say, can you look like him with a blindfold on?
What type of blindfold? We going for something pretty or something disgusting?
Dagon, can you describe the blindfold the blind guard wields?
I have a spare one here, actually. And he pulls like this sort of like beige like blindfold out of his like this kind of thing.
That's
If he could put it on, that would give me more of a base. He hands it over to Berg. Berg puts it on around his head, ties it. Thank you. As her form starts to grow a bit more. The same weapons, same quilly sort of beard.
Oh shit, I'm fucking freezing.
Get a blanket then or something.
I'm currently wrapped in my dressing gown with a fucking duvet around me. Okay.
Get hell. Okay, fair enough. She then takes on the form of Berg
Oh yeah. No,
with
yeah.
with a blindfold.
okay.
Berg takes the blindfold off. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Impressive, isn't it, darling? And he sort of like gives like this weird sort of like looking around thing, like
Since I just got back and you're talking about long, huge things that are impressive, what's this about?
How about long and huge? Where you get that from?
I don't know. I saw getting bigger, and this thing is impressive. I heard.
no, she's transformed from big succubus form to little Smurf nibbling old guy form, and now to the
Blind dwarf guard.
Yeah, the blind dwarf guard.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
Right.
All
She
right.
starts to get taller a bit longer. It's the exact same armor, the exact same weapons on the back. The blindfold. She can still see, but she's wearing the blindfold sort of thing.
Then I turn to Impetu and I ask, you see where I'm going with this? And I ask for the greatest call of restoration.
Yeah, okay. I hand it over.
Then I give a precise command to Cassandra. Use this greatest scroll of restoration on our petrified party member, Shush. When you get to the Garden of Stone.
I don't know what she looks like.
Before you do that, I'm going to put my hand in the way to stop you from giving the scroll to the fucking demon who's trying to fuck us over. Mousak. Do you really think that something that quintessential to our whole entire plan is probably best trusted in the hands of the creature that spent its entire way trying to think of new inventive ways of fucking us up?
That is a fair point. In all fairness,
Fair
in
point.
inventive ways.
How else do you want to get into the Garden of Stone?
Easy. We have the head of the chief of the guards here. If he says do something, the guards will do it. If we go back there pretending that we are like with him under his kind of like capture or something like that, if a guard asks him a question, he can tell them not to ask that question. He can tell them to fuck off and go and do 20 laps of the courtyard. I say that we take our advantage of having Dagon as our ally. Go use him to go and revive our dead party member. And then after that, we'll have more people to then go and take on Queen of the Stone Garden / Garden of Stone, whichever way it was.
Some stony garden.
I immediately switch back around
God, the place you
and
are.
give the restoration to
the giant chasm that you're in
the Garden of Stone.
is called the Garden of Stone.
Garden of Stone. Okay, so
Right.
Queen.
I
of the
give
Garden
the
of
scroll
Stone.
of restoration back to Impetu, and I'm like, I agree. Cassandra is staying that form. We're about to infiltrate the palace.
You said to help you in all your endeavours. I have to do that.
Oh
Fine.
yeah, I completely forgot. As soon as Malsank says anything, she absolutely has to do it without no.
You said whatever's in your best interest to do it. I'm following your orders.
That is also.
So if you want me to go in there dressed like a guard, like this is like a 5 foot manly ass looking dwarf with this very effeminate voice coming.
Feminine voice.
Like, if you want me to go in there and go resurrect your friend, I don't know what she looks like. This shush character. I don't know what she looks like, so I could get it wrong. If any of you could give me a
Alright.
description or something, or
A half elf, about 15. I think fairly short. I can't remember.
We don't know how many statues are in that garden. It's easy to get wrong.
there's a lot.
It's easier to go with Dagon. I'd say that we've got Dagon to our advantage. Dagon can command
Or
as
why
many
don't you
people
have
as he needs to.
Dagon go with the succubus?
Yes, exactly. The succubus disguised as one of the blind guard. That could be an even better chip for Dagon to get in.
That could
Because that
work.
way.
Well, I mean, I know, but Dagon
But if
is
I go,
the
but
commander.
if I go back without you lot, with the notes, then she's gonna get very pissed off.
Well,
Also-
you don't have to notify the queen you're there. Get in, get out, and we have teleports.
Yeah, but
In
it
order to- in order-
wasn't Shush like petrified in the throne room, like in right in
No,
front
no.
of the queen.
Next to it, the garden.
She was moved into the garden anyway.
There's no other entrance into that garden of stone room. So I'd have to go. We'd have to go through there, and for all we know, she could be there.
I just realised something.
Fucking hell.
I have the ability to fly.
That's helpful. How?
I can fly in to the garden from above.
You'll
Yeah,
probably get
that sure
shot
won't be
down.
noticed. Yeah.
There's a ceiling on this place anyway. We're in
Yeah.
the deep dark, so it's not like you can fly infinitely high. I think
Shit, I tried.
why do we not
it's,
just
a, it's, a,
pretend
it's a
that
good
we're
idea,
still
but it's a good idea, but not for this situation, I'm afraid.
Why do we
Fine,
not
a
just
straightforward
pretend that we're
approach.
still captives? Yeah.
We will approach as the full squad saying we accomplished our mission. Meet with the queen, two of us split off, get Shush, and hand her the hidden trap book. The full plan. Do it now.
Yeah,
Final
that kind
thing
of
on
works,
that.
actually. If all of us go, it's least likely to get found out, plus the succubus can just, transform into some random dude that was found on the side road or whatever. And, yeah.
Final
I
thing
feel
on
like
that
we should
then,
go with the full party saying we accomplished our mission. Get an audience. Get two to sneak off.
Yes.
Get Shush.
Well, this is it.
Oh, no.
Dermot and Sam should wait
hold on.
outside.
You guys are thinking way too complicated here. Why don't I? This is Dagon talking. I could just take you in there, say you've completed the mission, you give her the fake notebook, and then when she opens it to look at it, she gets stonified.
Mm.
Then
And then we
after,
get
then after
that.
that, we have
That
free
actually
reign. We have free reign.
That is a fair point, actually.
Alright, let's complete the full plan.
Final thing, one
But
addition to that
If we're
plan.
going to do that, make sure we carry extra mirrors with us, just in case.
Well, there aren't any
Oh,
extra
this
mirrors.
used. It's in the book.
It's
Also,
in the book,
um,
yeah. All
also-
the shards had to be used to make that one beast mirror.
Addition to that one plan, just one change to that. Dermot should wait outside with the fucking world-ending book, so
Yes,
that if any
absolutely.
shit goes wrong, then Dermot can teleport and get the fuck out of it.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
familiar with mushrooms, so he might be able to bump back wherever the hell he came from.
Does that mean... This is probably more of a meta speak. Does that mean Dermot can technically teleport outside of the cavern?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, well, I sort of turn around to Dermot and he goes, if we don't return or hear any, and you hear any doo-doo, not so good doo-doo going out, I want you to use the plant teleportation to get your ass back to the capital.
Alright.
I
And
don't
this
think-
is where
I-
we revealed
I
for the
don't-
first time to Dagon that I
don't
hold
know
the
where
book.
I don't know where in the world we are. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know where in the world we are. So if I it's fucking Finny again.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake!
Finny, what are you doing here?
I'm not here. I swear. I'm back in my pub. Dumb. Shitty cockney lad. I don't know where the world we are. No, that's still fucking Finny. Christ.
Doesn't matter, Dermot. As long as you get
Right.
far.
Okay, fine.
Just far away. I don't know of any trees upland, but I'll try and bamf as far away as I can.
Okay.
Fair enough.
This is where I reveal to the entire Ragtag band that I hold the actual notes.
Dagon just he doesn't. He looks at he sees that you have the real notes. He gives like a slight frown, like you could have told me.
Well,
So like that look, like he realised he's been lied to, and he's like, you could have told me a bit sooner.
I told to Dagon, well, this is quite the artifact, and we were pointing weapons about a few hours ago. So please understand.
Fair enough. Fair is fair.
I hand it to.
Dermot.
Damn it! This is difficult.
Dermot.
Yeah, I do. And like, I really clutch that.
like it's like you don't want to pay kind of thing. He was just holding the money a bit too tight for them to take, sort of thing.
Before I hand it to Dermot, put a hand on his shoulder. Watch Cassandra. And I give it to him.
Do I need to give her commands or something?
Just
she'll
in
follow
case,
you anyway.
try to just watch her.
Why are we leaving Dermot with Cassandra?
No. Cassandra is a soldier in this plot.
But now you've given the book to him, you can't tell me to do anything. And she just gives
Dermot?
this really toothy smile. I'm gonna give Dermot an intelligence check to see if he realizes quick enough that he needs to do something.
Oh, for fuck's
Yep.
sake.
Let's tell her to be free and just fuck off.
No.
We don't need her anymore.
19. He realizes pretty fucking quickly.
Oh, thank God.
Cassandra, don't do anything.
I warned him as well.
Don't do any. Yeah, he gets like an advantage on that as well. So, advantage. So see if he gets higher than that. No, he doesn't. Cassandra, don't do anything against the party. You are with the party. You are part of the party. You are not allowed to do anything bad towards the party.
Basically, don't go against
Don't fuck us
the
over.
movement of the party.
Don't fuck us over.
A sigh of relief comes over Malsanx. Oh.
You were fucking lucky.
Yep.
I saw your face. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, it's gotten really low. We're gonna have to deal with a fucking crappy demon now. On top of all this crap.
No, thankfully he rolled high on the second one.
All right.
And Cassandra just like she's like getting her arms like ready to do this sort of thing. Like, yes, go on, fuck up some way. Come on, fuck up some way.
It's almost turning. Cassandra's almost like comic relief now.
Can you just free me for fuck's sake? I just want to go back to hell. Like, I don't know. Dermot's just like, I don't know, Mr. Frodo. There you go. That's a proper voice for him.
Mr. Frodo.
Mr. Frodo. There you go. Right, I've got his voice down again. Thankfully.
Yeah, you gotta sound like Samwise Gamgee.
A bit like Ganji, yeah.
All right.
Right.
I hold the fake book now, and I say to Dagon, "We've completed our mission. Let's go back."
Aye, you have, lad. Let's go. On the centipedes, all of you. Well, some of you.
Can the centipedes move through a mushroom portal to make this faster?
Mushroom portal. Talking about one
Hold
good
on.
stream
Hold
trip.
on. Trying to calculate here because it's a certain amount of time kind of thing. It's a time and a people limit spell. It's only open for 15 seconds and it can as many as you can get through. Actually, if I remember correctly, medium creatures. Yeah, as many creatures as you can in 15 seconds, basically. So if you're very quick, the centipedes are gonna have to do dex checks. Why am I looking in my printer pot for my dice?
Okay. So I think we shouldn't
Hold on,
appear with
let
more
me-
people than. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me do dex checks. You'll appear in the Smurfniblin villages, which is nearly right in front of the palace anyway.
Before we leave,
Centipede
there's
number
one more
one,
thing
yep.
we should probably address.
Centipede number 2, yep, they're both gonna make it when you get on them.
All right. So probably all of us sat on it except for the elder Vermac,
Vermac?
Sam, Dermot, and are we taking Cassandra or are we leaving it as Dermot's responsibility right now?
I'll take her. I'll take her with me.
I
Alright.
say
Of
that we
course,
release.
Dermot wants to.
I don't like the idea of that. We know that she's been very tricksy in the past. I say, why don't she gains no advantage to our party at the moment, or probably in the future. I say that we just get rid of her. If she wants to go to hell, fuck it, go to hell.
All right. I move up to the face of Cassandra, probably still in Durgar form,
Mhm.
and I say to her, Well, since I'm not your master anymore, you don't have to answer me truthfully. Do you want to go back to the Nine Hells now?
That one's Cassandra. And he just put this Dagon just points at the other one with the blindfold on.
Yeah.
You didn't specify.
Yeah, I didn't. All right. I repeat the question. Kind of ashamed.
What was the question? What was the question again? Because I wasn't listening. Because I just came up with that.
That was funny.
Cassandra, since I'm not your master, you can answer truthfully. Do you want to go to the Nine Hells now?
Fuck yes.
What is the best way we can arrange that?
Just say go back to hell.
Dermot,
Okay.
you know what to do.
Are you sure?
Do you want anything else from her?
I kind of like the
Not
idea
really.
of having a succubé in our party now for the rest of time.
Well,
Do
Do you
that
say?
doesn't
Do you,
make
do you
sense.
say?
It'll
Hold on.
make
Hold on.
the
Hold
adventures a
on.
lot
Do you
more
say that?
interesting.
Do you say that as? Do you say that as Avalana?
I don't know, a bit both really.
Please do.
So I'm gonna say yes.
Yes, I will say that.
Well,
it'll,
you,
make
well,
the-
you,
it'll make our
well,
journeys a
you,
lot more interesting.
well, you, dream creature, can go fuck yourself.
If I could dream, I probably would.
Hold on. Let me give Cassandra needs to roll something right now.
This is her fate being decided.
Yeah.
Cassandra smiles at Avalana. Really big, like happy smile. The first happy smile she's given. She
Oh.
smiles. Like
One more thing, Cassandra.
she's not concentrating on you right now. She's staring at Avalana.
I think she's turned full on lesbian.
Oh, I don't care that whether she looks at me or not. I'll say one more thing, Cassandra. This is for having the dwarves turn on us, and I punch her in the face.
Sock her in the face real quick.
Even if you like, you punch her in the face, she doesn't respond. She's just staring at Avalana.
All right. After that satisfying punch,
Why are
to
you
the
staring
Dermot,
at
do what
me
you want.
with a very happy smile, looking like I'm some I don't want to say her indeed, but yeah.
Dermot says, "You're free to go. Go back to hell if you want." And
Wrong wording.
Oh, and I'm fucked. Right, I'm gonna
like,
run.
hold on. You see these like the world once invisible. These like shackles around, like shackles with a bit of chain, reappear in like reddish magic around her wrists and her arms. They go, they like unlatch and fall to the ground, and she spreads her arms and spreads her wings. Like, oh fucking finally! She walks. She starts to walk slowly towards Avalana.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everyone, draw weapons.
I'm not
I
going.
cast
I'm not
fire
going.
myself.
I'm not going to hit. I'm not going to hurt her.
Don't trust that. Draw weapons, everyone.
Right.
She leans down, almost like 90 degrees bent over, stares at your face.
Yeah.
Enjoy
can't poke it.
enjoying your patron. Enjoy your
Patron?
yeah, that's the word. Enjoy your patron.
Why? May I ask?
And with that, a ring appears around her feet, and she disappears into the Nine Hells.
Do I have a succubé as a patron, or do I have the Kamar? If I fucking do, this is a dream come true.
Well, she probably knows the pit fiend you're attached to, so this might come up later. Anyway,
Great.
mission time.
He's gonna pop up in the middle of a sitting, and the patron's gonna go, "I heard you've been fucking around with one of the succubé." Just
Avalana,
Yeah.
give me a perception check.
Yep. Give me a second. Ah, crap. 19. 24.
You feel something materialize in your pocket.
I guess I sort of reach and try and pull it out, I guess.
It's a small paper scroll, burnt around the edges quite heavily.
Ew.
You
I sort of like,
do you read it?
yeah, well, I tend to read it at least.
You open it, and it's an Inferno.
Right, I go to Mousesank and I sort of hold up the scroll
Just
and go,
read
I'm
this."
quickly reading and interpreting this as I sort of hold it up.
Can I read it in my mind first before it's announced loud?
Yeah,
please?
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so I read
I'm
it
gonna
and then
okay,
sort of like,
Mousesanct, I'm gonna PM you something.
Okay.
I need to quickly. Shit, I don't know. I'll do it on my phone because that'll be fucking easier. I don't have to fuck the screen settings then.
is this going to be good?
Don't know, do you?
I might tell you.
I don't know.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
If it's the power to summon many succubuses to fight for me, I will just summon an army just to completely overrun the palace. That'd be kind of cool.
Yep, received the message.
Yep. That's what's written. That's what's written on the note.
Oh, no. Is it well fitted for my character at least? Can I at least know that?
I will say it at the bottom. You do know that it says the name of your patron, Balhor.
Oh, what, like signed? Sort of
Yeah,
thing?
signed.
Yeah.
Like, at the bottom, at the
Okay,
bottom
okay.
is signed Balhor.
So at the bottom it's signed in whatever
In common,
language.
in common, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough then. Great.
Alright. I read this in my head. And I hand the note back to Avalar and I say, there is a gift in your future.
Wait, is that all it says?
That's what I say it says.
Alright, well.
Do you?
Is it a
You're,
good
you're, okay, you are lying right now. Avlana, roll inside.
Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, a lie. Alright, insight is...
So it looks like there was a load more text on there than just that.
Oh yeah, fuck it, 18.
18.
Yeah.
You know that he's lying, or you don't know. He's not lying. He's just not giving all
The
the
full
information.
truth.
Yeah,
He's not lying.
He's not. He's not. He's not lying. He's just not giving you all the information.
Okay, well, I sort of turn around to you, I sort of say to him, can you please tell me fully what it says? Because I'm sure all of these letters and symbols on this scroll doesn't add up to two words. Or 3, 4 words, I don't know how many words is there, but yeah.
Well, what it comes down to is Cassandra was one of Balha's spawn.
Ah, fuck.
And that's why there will be a gift.
Ah, fuck. Well, I don't know, in all fairness, I don't know what the Fane's like, so I could have pleased him by saying shit like... I doubt it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. We're gonna take like a little 10-minute break here because
Yep.
we're 10 minutes over. We should be had a break 10 minutes ago, but all the stuff was going on. Right. It is going to be 10 minutes, guys. We're not going to take like a whole half-hour break sort of thing. We're just going to take like 10 minutes, and we will see you guys in a second.
Right, break.
I'll be back in a bit.
Back in a bit.
and just give no context.
Right, there we go, and we're back.
All right. Hey, go on, let's go.
Right, so who's getting on the centipedes? Cassandra's gone back to the Nine Hells. She's very happy with herself, and she's probably getting some demon right now.
Well, to stay
Some
inconspicuous,
DD,
I think we
should
should
be
have the
She's probably
same
getting
setup.
some DD.
Hey. Anyway, I think we should, to not arouse suspicion, arrive in the same configuration, like Impetu and Malsancton 1 with a dwarf behind us, and Dagon and Avalana 1 with a dwarf behind them as well.
Right, so the dwarves aren't driving this time again.
I mean, that's how we came here, and it was a massive, massive wrong undertaking, so I think we should continue that.
Avalana and Impetu.
Hello?
Animal handling checks with advantage.
Okay.
Dermot is about to open the portal,
Okay.
and he's going to come through last because makes sense. Therefore, no one's stranded on the other side.
11.
That's
18
that's
plus-
with advantage, yeah. Will?
Oh, wait,
Oh,
shit.
with advantage. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
11.
Wait. I thought the plan was that Dermot,
I
Sam, and
got, like, a
Vermac
critical
stayed behind.
fail on my next roll.
No, they're going to stay behind in the village
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
when you guys get back to the village. Right. Will, what was yours?
11.
Again.
No, that's the highest one I got.
Oh, okay. And Impetu?
Got an 18 plus 4, so an unnatural 22.
Oh, nice. Okay, you both pass, so you're all good.
Fucking hell.
Dermot is stood next to the mushroom, ready to unzip it, to open the portal. He gives a 3, 2, 1, opens it. Then you, the 2 centimeters go through. Malsanct and Impetu on the first one, Avalana and Dagon on the second one. Fum, fum. Sam quickly runs in behind, and then the portal closes. You guys are in the village on these 2 giant centipedes. Some of the Snurflippins have ran into their houses because they don't know what the hell's going on. Like, we're under attack! We're under attack! Gurley just stood up on a rock with a very shitty looking made spear. Just up on this rock, going, ah!
And I wave at her, like, whoa, goblin!
Oh, it's
Whoa
you!
there, guys.
Like, for her, it's like in her mind, she's going, oh, it's him. Dermot again, waits a couple of seconds, then opens the portal up again. Vermac pops his way through. Sam goes through. I think that's everyone. Is that everyone?
Well.
Yeah, because Cassandra's gone down. Yes.
Vermac, Dermot,
Where am I
Sam,
going?
Dagon, us, and 2 other dwarves, Berg
Yeah.
and
Birkenborg.
or Blob.
Bog,
Blob and
whatever his name was.
And Ave, obviously.
Yeah. And Ave's already on the shoulder, that counts.
Yep.
Okay, you're all through. Yes, because Cassandra's gone back to help. Cool. You guys are through, you're in the Smurfnibblen village. Again, it is about 5 foot tall stone domes. Small little windows, a couple of Smurfnibblens with their little grey skins, and they're like sort of like, some of them got like small quill beards, like the back of a porcupine. Those sort of quills, sort of thing, like little quill beards, and peeking up through the little holes in the stone domes. Vermac comes through again when the portal reopens. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this crap. And he just goes and pops himself onto a rock. And just like breathing not super heavy, but like he's not moved like that in a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So you guys are on the other side. You're in the Smurfnibblen village. What would you like to do?
I would ask Ave to hide in my backpack because I'm familiar with him, and then move up to the.
Yeah. Just
And,
like, in fact, not even just silently. Even on your armor, his little claws don't make much noise. Like, just silently slinks back into your backpack.
I would request, well, carry on the main road, straight to the palace. We want an audience with the queen.
Sam pipes up. We'll stay here.
Yep. You protect the future of this place.
I'll do my best. Okay. So Dagon. Wait, no. Impetu and Davallana. You guys steer the centipedes towards the main bridge. You're gonna stop them at the bridge, before you hit the bridge.
You're gonna barrel through.
Hello.
What?
Are you gonna stop at the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Animal handling checks. Both with advantage again.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why?
Well, unless you intend to barrel through into the
Sorry,
court.
I was like quite intrigued just listening to you guys sort of talk it out, and I was like, oh no, I didn't realise you were talking to me.
I know
I
we're
got
good
a
storytellers, but yeah.
Sorry.
I got a 1, so it doesn't a crit fail succeed advantage rolls.
Yeah.
An unnatural
It does.
22.
Oh no, wait, hang on a second. No, but then last time I got
No, wait, no,
crit
yeah.
20. Yeah,
I
last
think
time I got a crit
advantage
20 and you
works
said
both.
because-
Yeah, a crit 20 doesn't work for advantage, and the crit 1 doesn't either.
Okay, right.
Roll twice.
Okay, then animal handling, unnatural 21.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
And Will, what did you get?
Unnatural 22.
Good roll.
You guys, you're pretty goddamn confident on these things now. Whoa! And the centipede like rises up a little bit. If it's really chitinous armor, like rises up a bit and then lands back on the ground. The up and down motion doesn't get you anymore. As you appear back, and as you have travelled back to the palace, Dagon gets off along with the two guards. Sorry, my phone's going off then. And you've got this big marble bridge leading to the palace. What would you guys like to do?
I would let Dagon do the talking here and saying we succeeded our mission.
All right, so we're going in as if we're going in as if you've completed the mission, and then you're going to hand over the fake notebook, yes? And you give
Right.
the other one to that pillock back there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, gotcha.
Cool. Everyone act natural.
Get a move on, you gits!
Fuck you!
No! Alright, yeah, good. In character, yes.
Alright guys, everything's good in character.
He baps you round the back of the head, Avalana. A lot less gentle, a lot less gently than you were expecting, but not enough to do super amounts of damage. You take 1 hit point.
Oh, what the fuck? I sort of turn around and whisper to him. You don't know.
It's gotta look believable. Move.
Okay.
As you are leaded across this bridge, the blindfolded guards will stand to attention, but bopping the spear, banging the spears against the stone, like "Bruh," sort of thing. Every time you guys get closer and closer, these are all blindfolded as well. As you enter the main doors, you are led through this corridor, then up to the left of this 2-section staircase into the throne room. Are you guys looking at the ground or not?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at the ground? Okay, you're all looking at the ground. Is anyone not looking at the ground, or are we all looking at the ground?
Who don't want another situation?
Okay, you're all looking at the ground. Mustang, have you got the book out ready?
I have it in a backpack, but I feel like I'm prepared to take it out at any point. I'm
Okay.
still hiding it.
Okay, so you're like that currently with the book with the bag under your arm.
I hold it in my hand, back on my arm, like I'm holding the
Yeah.
thing we found. Clutching it, as if it is very valuable, but it isn't. But I have.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was you're looking at the ground? Eyes closed or not?
Yeah, no, not close. Just
Well, if
looking
it's
at the
just at
ground.
the ground, then no.
Okay.
I want to be alert and ready,
Yeah.
just in case.
Okay. You hear again this lovely silky voice. Ah, so you finally returned. Did you bring what I asked for?
Yes, we did.
Then hand it over.
Do you want to hear the story about how we obtained it first?
Give me a persuasion check.
What are you doing, Malsanct?
Just, keep it casual. Persuasion, 17.
17. Why not?
Well, the place you sent us to was heavily enchanted. This wasn't an easy journey for us.
Oh,
It took us almost 2 days.
We knew that. We knew it was heavily guarded by magics. What did you find inside?
Books, traps, anything to keep us out of there. Actually, one of our party members got fatally injured. I just managed to bring her back.
Well, I was going to say, you're all still alive, so... couldn't have been that bad, could it, my sweet?
Well, the party that was allowed to get in for the force field had a rough beating. It didn't help that your Durgar guards were being rough with us as well.
Oh, my guards are awfully good, aren't they, at what they do?
But yes, eventually, in a hidden room, we did manage to find what you were looking for.
Oh, grand. Give it here.
Pull out the book, and I
Albert?
lay it on the floor, because that's where I'm
You-
looking.
As you're about to put it on the floor, like as you're starting to lean down to put it on the floor, you hear this large-bodied like snake sort of sliver very quickly from what you assume to be about 20 foot away, right up to you. And you see these quite lovely hands, but her fingers are slightly elongated, but she's got like small nail armor sort of thing. Like they're very, very thin, pointed. Like if she wanted to like dig up into someone's
Pierce,
stomach.
yeah.
Yeah, if she wanted to pierce something like that, it's like a Freddy Krueger kind of like glove, but very, very elegantly crafted. Like blades on her fingers, and she unfurls her fingers and like accepts the book. She takes it with both hands. Now roll me a percentage dice.
Here we go.
Is this all of us?
No. Stefan handed her the book. So Stefan has to...
85.
She opens the book and screams bloody murder. How fucking dare you! And just starts screaming as the book falls to the ground, the mirror smashing. And let's see if she can resist her own power.
Uh-oh.
Please do. Sorry, don't. I fucking hate you.
Do you?
Wait, what does that say?
A critical one!
Oh lord, that's hilarious.
You
Never
hear
mind,
you
I
hear
love you.
you hear her voice, her scream start to contort and crack. Her voice just screaming out loud. You see Dagon flinch, clench his eyes shut, and like flinch up like that as he just hears screaming. She goes to try and claw you, Malsanct. Malsanct, do you dodge or anything? In fact, I'm going to give you a dodge, but with disadvantage. Just roll dex, but with disadvantage.
As long as it involves Mouse, I think closing his eyes tightly too.
Okay.
An 18 or a 19, so that's an 18.
I was gonna say, can I not do like a reactionary sort of thing and then cast fly on him? So just
No.
I'm being targeted.
Not
but
this-
I
not-
have to dodge
yeah,
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
this
So
is happening in a second.
with disadvantage, what was the lowest roll?
18 or 19.
Whew, that's actually good enough. You quickly manage to get your shoulder in the way as her nails, almost enchanted by magic, just slash through your armor. Not quite get into your flesh, but they do carve a decent chunk out of your armor. And the left, no, you would have guarded with your right arm, wouldn't you? like instinctively.
The
right
one
arm.
that wields the shield, probably. That's what I would naturally.
Oh, with the
have,
shield.
like,
I keep forgetting you've got a shield. Okay, we're going to reiterate that. She claws down the shield. There's the two parts where she clawed, she clawed down the middle, but the two sections fall away as her body twists and contorts, and you see, just slight peeking out of your eye, the tail end of her snake-like body slowly turning to stone inch by inch as it goes down her body, eventually creaking and cracking, and as she gives that one final blood-curdling scream as her voice stops and the slithering ends.
Well, thinking of this ahead.
Impetu, you hear in your head, "Carve out her heart."
What the fuck?
Well, before the situation escalates any further, and preparing for this, I ask, Dagon, pull rank, make sure the guard doesn't react.
The guards in the room are just stunned, looking towards her.
Yeah, okay. Second I hear Carver anyway say that, I kind of hold my hand up and go time. Transform my hand into Carver, and then
Okay.
just try and punch my way through to her chest and just grab the heart out of her chest.
Give me a second. I need to note something down again. Where's Carver's stats? I keep forgetting where he is in this book. Carver. So you want to activate him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You activate Carver with flames all up your arm, your fingers all up, all this armor with the 1.5-inch black claws coming off of it. Give me a strength check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You got her right as the stone was about to get to her heart. And a bloody, there's blood forming down down Carver. The silvery metal just slowly becoming slightly crimson with the light coming through the blood as the heart just slowly shrivels and shrinks and becomes nothing more than a black husk in your grip. Carver screams of victory in your head. In fact, no, everyone can hear this scream of victory in your head from Carver.
I
Yes.
turn around to Impetu and I just go, "Sounds like your mate's having fun."
Did the guards hear Carver speak?
Yes.
And Dagon too?
Yes. Dagon is like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna look at Carver and say, why did we just do this again?
You have great strength, and now we will have even more.
Oh.
Okay, keep an eye on that.
You feel your body, you feel your heart a bit harder, and then that power sort of slowly fades as the heart crumbles into this black dust and just falls to the ground.
Okay.
Every single one of you have inspiration, including Wade,
Oh man, okay.
because you were in the
At that point
vicinity.
then. At that point then, let's go and revive our
Run
party
to the
member.
Stone Garden.
Okay,
Dagon,
who's
Ablana,
got-
and Petu, all of us.
Who's got the scroll?
I believe I did.
You have the scroll?
Wait, let me check. I might have it on there.
I think
The
Petu does.
scroll
Oh,
of
no,
greater
okay.
restoration.
I had a... No.
Yeah, no, I got the scroll of restoration.
Alright. Two whip.
Let's
who-
let's go and revive.
Okay. So, Impetu, you go into the Garden of Stone. A couple more Snurf Niblins just chucked in the pile, from what you remember.
God.
And you go up to Avalana. Shush, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you cast a spell?
I do.
give me a percentage roll.
Oh, shit.
Percentage. That's D100.
Because you are not an innate spellcaster.
Okay.
Wait, would it work? Would I have to roll a percentage if I did it?
You would get a higher chance. You and
I got-
Malsang would get a higher chance.
I got 61.
61, more than enough.
Oh god. What was the percent?
50-50 for him. You guys would have had 75-25.
Yeah.
Shush! Your mind
Back.
your mind retreats back to your body as the stone starts to slowly retreat across your fingertips.
Fingertrip.
Blech. I'm excited, alright? Leave me alone. I finally get to get Shush back. The stone from your hands slowly starts to fade and creep back up your arms, all culminating back towards your eyes. All the stone from your body is like it's leeching away from your body, going back to your eyes, and your eyes suddenly flutter open, and you are returned back to life.
Instantly.
Not instantly, it's a slow creep up your arms, but it does take a little bit of time. It does take a couple of seconds.
I am pulling some of that paper and quill out of my bag.
Okay, you pull
This
the
is-
paper and the quill out of your bag.
And because the very last thing I remember was looking, I now instantly draw a picture of what I was seeing. Seconds before to me.
Okay. You start drawing. Give me a... Ooh, what would this be under?
Performance?
Performance?
It should be
Artistry.
performance.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it.
artistry,
Yeah, go
yeah.
on then. Go on then. Performance.
That is a 24.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Unnatural? It's almost like a perfect image.
Perfect.
Yeah, almost like a photograph, like one of those sketched photographs.
I turn to whoever revived me and say, "Where is it? Where is it?" With message. Where is the thing?
Where is she?
Impetu,
killing
to
it.
you.
Back in the throne room.
Impetu. She turns to you. Where is it? It's almost a
I'm
perfect
gonna-
recreation of the stone face.
How would Empathy react?
I hold up the
I think
picture.
Empathy's happy
Where?
to see his friend. I'm gonna hug Shh.
You hug Shush.
Can I try and dart out of the way and just keep pointing at the picture urgently?
Do you say
happening.
do you say anything in Impetu? Like she's dead? She's going.
I mean, let's see if he
hug-
dodges.
Give me a dex check then,
Point.
Shush.
Need you even ask? That's only a 17. I rolled really shit.
Okay, yeah.
Give me a dex, Impetu.
Alright, Dex.
Counter
Reverse
it,
it.
yeah.
Okay, alright.
The next verse is 1v1.
Did you fucking see? Did you see?
Fucking hell. Okay.
Is that, yeah, that's visible. You can see that.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
natural 20. Impetu.
Crap.
Impetu, you're just like, don't you ever fucking do that again, you stupid cow. Just
Plus 5 as
hug
well
her.
for my Dex, so it'd be 25.
just hugging.
Natural.
Yeah, you just keep on hugging and holding. It's like, don't you ever do that fucking again? Like you're crying, just fucking. Don't you ever do it again, you stupid cow?
Okay, and then I'll let go after about like 2 minutes or so. I'd just be okay that
2
way.
minutes.
Fine.
2 minutes, okay.
Well,
can't-
in the
I can't-
meantime of that hug happening, I would like to say to Shush, well, your plan worked. Queen is defeated.
I'm gonna cry. I was
Okay.
gonna kill her myself. My plan worked perfectly.
What were you gonna do?
Draw a picture, then I could walk back into the room without looking. And I was going to find something to polish to put on my back, so there was a reflection on my back, and I could walk in with the arrow.
There wouldn't have been anything like to polish up shiny enough, I'm afraid. Unless like mouse
Coins,
coins.
because you said on a previous episode when I polished a coin, it was mirror-like.
Aha!
Did I?
Yeah,
Yes, you did. So I was
I
going to walk in with it on my back.
a single coin. I don't think that would have been big enough for her to see her own reflection in, though.
I don't know how it
Oh,
works.
you
I'm
just
not
need an
exactly
eye,
smart.
right?
Nah.
She just needs to see in her own look in her own eyes.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and honestly, that mirror was just about big enough to do
I'm
it.
also not a very smart character, but that plan would have worked.
Also,
if the
a little bit meta, but
With disadvantage, probably.
yeah, it would have.
percentile dice. I rolled an 85. What would have been needed for her to fall for the trick, for the mirror trick?
Oh, 75.
So 75 and below.
No, 75 and up succeed.
I rolled an 85.
Yeah.
So the
So between
trick
between
worked.
70 between 75 if you roll between 75 and 100
Oh.
succeed.
It did work, but it took a little bit. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, the plan worked. And Shush is finally reunited with the party. I am so sorry, Wade. I feel like I've pissed you about for the past couple episodes.
Wait, my shield was destroyed, right? It got ripped in two. All right, worth your sacrifice. My AC dropped a little bit now. Oh my god, no.
Once you get back to Elos Bane, you could probably get it repaired or a new one. Don't know.
Maybe a better one. Wink, wink.
Depends what they got available.
Am I still being hugged, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Mousank, do you join? Mousank, do you join in the hugging? Avalana, do you join in the hugging?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
You've got
Anytime hugger.
three different creatures just hugging you. Just
Then,
you
I
feel.
whisper,
I say
whisper
you
in your
feel
ear,
very,
"We're
very
never gonna
lost."
let you go. We're never gonna let you down.
I'm going to
No.
I'm going to do my best to throw a knife perfectly up in the air.
What the fuck?
okay.
You're like your arms are currently being bound by
Yeah,
us. How
true.
does that
Actually, yeah,
work?
I'm going to say your arms are technically bound to you right now due to the hugging, so I'm afraid you're not going to be able to do that.
Then I'm just gonna cry, but more profusely.
Don't worry, we all think it's happy crying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're
I'm gonna
confused
say-
with
I'm
like
gonna say-
that
I'm
being
gonna say they're
abstract.
yeah, because you know what happened to you. The process of turning to stone took a little bit long enough for you to realise what was happening. So you do realise that you
Yeah.
were turned to stone.
Ah, that is of a great inconvenience.
Yes. You know?
Instantly wants to be a dick. Physically cannot.
So is that it? Am I free now?
You are now alive
Being
again,
crushed.
Okay,
and
I'm
currently
by the way,
being squeezed by everyone else.
I'm not letting go of Callum, even after everyone else has let go. I'm still holding on.
Let's just make it an awkwardly long hug.
Everyone, after a little while of like crying and like crying and like being happy, tears of happiness.
Oh,
all
no,
around.
we don't cry. Just her.
Most of you cry.
Oh, okay.
I'm as DM. I'm saying you guys are crying, like happy tears.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like, don't you ever fucking do that again, kind of thing.
Oh, that was the point.
Also, Ave snuggles a bit. With
Yeah, Ave is definitely in there, giving the Shush little licks on the cheek, and like nuzzling and like being all round adorable. Also, nice juggling skills, Callum. Saw that. Right. So what is
Alright.
everyone up to now? Shush, you're still holding on to Callum, as far as I know. Remember?
Yeah, got no reason to let go.
Okay. After a couple of moments, you realise Dagon is like leaning it, like crossed arms, leaning against like the doorway, just smiling. Like, that's very sweet and all.
God, the guards! I don't like the guards. I'm gonna hide.
You like duck down in like this middle of bodies and stuff. It's like, don't worry, I'm on your side.
When the fuck have I trusted anyone?
True.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that,
Let-
does he?
let
Don't
me-
worry, I'm on your side.
I'm still hidden.
Right.
I
fair.
just say that's true.
Letting Shush be distrustful because I understand. I turned to Dagon and was like, well, how about we speak to the blind guard right now? Because they must have questions.
I've already explained the situation.
Okay, how
you
did
have
they react?
You have been in here a good 5-10 minutes. They're gonna,
That's fair.
and they're going to spread the word to the other forces. The Queen is gone, and we're going to, as you said, try and set up a council of some sort.
And who is the interim king?
Me, apparently.
Okay. Then let's go across the villages and all the Durgar forces, find the representative of the Smurf Niblins and the Durgar forces, and get them in a room.
We can have that done. We can honestly have that done. I will lead you to the exit of these lands.
I say we go and get Dermot. Turning to the
Obviously, we go get your friends first.
turning to the party and saying, recalling back to the start of this venture, we actually went out because we were trying to pursue a lead on the Queen of the Mountain.
Yeah.
All that time ago to do with going in a village and trying to find her, which then led us on to the
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
To go back to the capital in the first place.
Yeah, you were going.
Oh,
your
we have stories to tell.
Yeah, your entire purpose of going out was to go check out a raided village, a raided village by bandits. You followed the trail. You realised there's a 50,000 undead troops coming towards you. You panicked a bit because you thought they were against you, and then
My friends with Asdoshan.
all this happened.
Yeah, my friends with Asdoshan fought with an army against an army of bandits.
Yes.
A dragon appeared with a rider, a fire giant. We hid with Asdoshan, we talked with Asdoshan, we left Asdoshan after a friendly interaction, we ended up here, we had our adventure here, and we still intend to go back to to the capital, but first we went to Fertiliad, or tried to at least, to get a easy ride back.
Let's rephrase that to you tried to.
Yeah, because it was technically Malsank's fault for you guys ending up in this place anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you say it like that, it's my fault that Shush got petrified. Oops.
That
Okay,
is kind of true.
I
Let's-
raised my
let's go
hand to
back
say
to-
something, then put it down.
let's go back to Dermot, and then we'll all teleport back to the capital, and then we'll go and talk to. It was Arcus, right? Was it Arcus?
The champion.
The champion. We'll go
Well,
back
let's
and talk to
make
Arcus.
sure we leave this place in a stable political state.
No.
No?
You will have a way to get back. Don't worry.
I think this is one of
For
those
what-
things where democracy will take some time, and we won't be able to see the effects of what we've done here until a while. So I say we go and do our next quest, and then return at a later date to make sure that we've not fucked this place over.
Alright.
Uh,
I
it
just
would
want
take
to
a
see.
very
I
long
don't want to
time.
see the old.
During this, you see a small figure in the Smurfniblian pile sort of move, look. You didn't see her before, but Girly is in the room. I have been rolling for her stealth, by the way.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
She's been getting... Smurfniblian camouflage,
Wait,
holy
she's been
fuck.
there all that time?
No, not all that time. She's snuck in, whilst all this is going on.
Yeah, well, the
Dermot
commotion.
Dermot and Sam have been telling people what's going on, the plan, and Girly decided to sneak off and go see what was going on.
Okay, then I just turn around and go, what are you doing there?
I heard about with the plan. I wanted to come see if I could help. You guys have already done it though.
Well,
Yay,
what do you
the Queen
call
is
it?
dead. The Queen is dead.
Understand a fucking word of that.
She does talk very fast. She's basically a child.
Yeah, that was...
I heard about the plan and I wanted to come help, but you guys have already done it, so I thought I'd come wait here.
Okay, fair enough.
But yay, the Queen is dead. The Queen is dead. The Queen is dead. But much faster, like the way I did before.
Malsang just wants to see at least the gathering of whatever ends up being the council, the elders of the Smurf Niblin villages, the Draugr heads. I want just. I think that's like when we leave this place, we want to know there's discussion going on between those groups.
I can
Yeah,
assure you,
that's
Malsaint, I do not plan on leading this place for long. I don't want that responsibility. I am much happier being a guard. We will,
Alright.
as you said, we will formulate a council. Half Smurf Niblins, a third Smurf Niblins, a third Durgar, and a third Mycelins.
Oh.
The mushroom people. I don't think you guys have met.
No, we must have missed those, but that's a good idea. Alright, let's meet up with Dermot and Sam.
Okay.
And,
You guys start making your way out. The statue of the now statue of the Medusa is still there. You can see she, outside of her stony form, she was very, very beautiful. Just with long snake hair. her torso and her at her midsection, it sort of stops being human or human looking and is nearly a 20-foot long snake end.
Can I take her head?
If you want to smash it. Go ahead.
I will do my best to carefully sever her head.
You don't have proficiency in like masonry or anything, do you?
No, but just as carefully as I can, as a bumbling idiot.
Okay.
Snap off her head.
Is quite tall. Plus, okay, I'm gonna have to give you a percentile chance. It's gonna be a very small chance. Roll me d100.
Oh, you don't even. You don't even.
What is
okay,
it?
that's a 9.
9.
And then where's my 10 dice? I don't know my 10 dice. I did my 100, so I got 90.
That is actually enough.
Yes!
90 is enough.
Okay, cool.
I give you a 10% chance.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah, fuck.
Let's go, boys!
Hang on. You take one of your swords, place it at the neck, then use like a small stone from a different part of her body and just and give me a dex check to see if you catch it before it hits the ground.
Baby, give me a 30 on my dex check.
Unnatural or natural?
Unnatural.
Unnatural. You do catch it. You do catch the stone Medusa head.
Okay, I'm gonna try and I'd like to search the corpse as well, just to see if she had any cool shit on her.
If she did, it's all turned to stone.
And equipment just a sound too, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I want to have a look around the throne that she was sitting on and see if there's any sort of loot around the throne, any passageways around or under the throne, or anything in that sort of area.
Okay. The marble throne is quite beautiful, lovely polished, not shiny as like a mirror polished sort of thing, but just very like nice and like smooth. There's a small divot from where she like half sat in it. Like with her snake tail, it's quite hard to sit in like a regular normal throne. Small divot where her snaky bottom was. There's like gold inlays, like black patterning all around the edges. On the small table, there is a key. Actually, no. Give me a perception. See if you notice anything. See if you notice it. I know I've already said there's a key, but give me perception.
11 plus 4, so 15.
15. That's enough. You notice a small silvery key on the little table next to her throne, which got a lovely green flower pot with a strange, almost mushroom-like tree coming out of it, like a bonsai tree but mushroom. Small goblet of what seems to be red liquid, either wine or maybe blood. You're not too sure. Very very crimson looking. And yeah, just this small silver key just behind the plant pot.
Can I see anything around that looks like it might need like a lock anywhere, you know?
Not within this room, you don't see. No. There are.
Okay, I'm gonna get through to Dagon.
You do notice though, behind the throne there is an open doorway, just no door, just an open passageway into another room.
Okay, I'm gonna go through there then. In which case.
Okay. Do you take the key or not?
Yeah, take the key with.
Do the rest of you guys notice?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not paying attention to the Batu. I'm just
Okay.
really closing down this adventure in my mind and looking at Dagon and Blind Guard.
In Petu, you walk through into this other room. In the middle is a huge, built into the floor bath, bath or pool. Lovely plants with tables, fruits, and other assorted Underdark foods, some grubs, some strange looking fruits or vegetables. Maybe you're not quite sure. It's all a bit fucking weird. Lovely statues. Like 6 of them placed in the room, in between these pillars that are leading down the sides of the pool. Not a staircase, but like a ramp into the pool. And Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
From what you can see.
Um,
From what you can see looking into this room.
I'm going to say I'd like to go into the room, and I'd like to do a perception check.
Ah, bless him.
Yeah.
I liked how the filter switched onto her. She left.
Yeah, I'd like to do a perception check firstly.
For anything else? Okay.
Yep.
You're stood in the doorway though. You're not going to have much of a chance of seeing.
I would like to
stuff.
go like into the room.
Oh, into the room. Okay, I'd say you're
Yeah,
going
yeah.
around the room now. You're in the room, looking around, walking around,
Yeah.
looking around. Okay, cool.
It's 13 plus what's my percent? 4, so 17.
17 is just enough. It's literally just enough. You guys are getting all like the fucking good rolls today. Jesus Christ.
Man, we need it to,
Yeah, you've
to overthrow the fucking queen.
There's a series of like small like half-cylinder like pockets on each side of the room, like two there, sort of thing. In the middle, on the left side, you find a golden chest. Looks to be like made out of actual gold, with a small keyhole in the middle.
I'm going to try and use the key. Yeah, okay, car. I'd try and use the key that I found on the table.
I think my brother's watching Doctor Who in the other room.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to go in
unlocks.
like 5 minutes.
Okay. Right, we'll say you're still with the pie then. If you need to go
Yeah,
now.
just say I've gone NPC for a while.
You've gone NPC mode for a while. Okay. We'll just
Yeah.
say that you're with
But I
the
still
rest of the
link
pie.
in
Okay.
the
We'll just say
mobile.
that you're with the main group of the pie. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So for the moment, I'm just gonna chill. Listen.
That's fair. Impeti, what do you want to do? You've tunk, and it's unlocked.
So I'll look in the chest, see what there is.
You look inside the chest. You open the chest. There's a slight glowing coming from a huge, about the size of your head, diamond.
That's one fucking huge diamond.
Nearly about the size of your head. It's got a slight, faint whitish glow coming off it. You're not sure if it's the light or if it's glowing itself, but there it is.
Okay, I'm going to take the diamond, put it in my backpack, and lock the chest back up. And then I want to try and pull a stealth roll to see if I can walk back into the room unnoticed and just as I walk past, just slip the key onto the table as if it was there the whole time.
Okay, sleight of hand for the. I don't know. Are you guys looking for Impetu or not? Are you guys like talking to Dagon and stuff?
Well, I did
I'm doing
say when
politics.
Impeti was going to thing, I did follow, technically. Because I did say yes.
Oh, you did follow. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me stealth for hiding the diamond then.
Cool. That's 4 plus stealth 6. No, 7. So 11. That's 11 from hiding
right.
it from.
Give me a perception check, Avalana.
Hmm?
You'll need to roll above what Impetu got. Impetu, you got a 7.
What was
yes?
that again? Sorry.
Perception.
No. What number did you get? Sorry. I know
He
what's
got
wrong.
7. Yes.
No,
right?
Okay.
No, 11.
No, 11. Sorry, you need to roll above an 11 in order to see it.
Oh, okay. Then I've already done it. I got 19.
19. You notice that he's unlocking something. You haven't quite seen what's it about.
Okay. Well, I sort of like just peer over and go, just sort of see what's in it or like what's happening really.
Are you going to let that happen, Impetu, or not?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. If he's trying to peer over, I want to try and quickly. How would you determine how quickly you can hide something from somebody? Would that be like another stealth roll or something? Because again, I'm just.
Yeah, that would be stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if he's as long as he's not right behind me, sort of thing. I'm gonna try and
He's not
quickly
right
bundle
behind
it
you.
into the
He's
bag.
not right behind you. I'd say he's good 5-10 foot away. Sorry.
And then I want to bundle it into the bag quickly. Yeah.
Okay. So you got your bag in front of you, just basically with the chest go whoop.
Yeah, backpack off and just quickly chuck it in.
Yeah. Stealth check then.
That's a 6 plus 7, so 13.
12. No, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Just 13, yeah.
Yeah, 13, sorry. You gonna keep snooping, Avalon, or not?
Yeah, I want to know what else is in the chest.
True, you are loot holder. Right. I would say...
I'm
I
just
would-
gonna walk fucking directly over.
I would say that there was enough time to hide the gem, but not to lock the chest back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything
Avalana,
else
give me
in there,
Avalana, give me a perception check. And actually, Impetu, yeah, you give me another
We need a
perception.
perception to see what's in a
10,
chest.
actually.
And yeah, just give me perception.
I mean, it's like right in front of our face. I got a 6 plus 4, so 10.
10. Okay, that's not quite enough for what this is.
I got 19.
19. That is enough. You notice a small string at the bottom of the box. Like the box, like for the size of the box, the concave, yeah, concave for the giant diamond. It seems like there could be something else underneath, but yeah, at the back, Avalana, you notice this very small string just tucked into the very corner piece where the two bits of felt meet.
Yeah.
Sort of like just here, sort of thing.
Okay.
You notice that tiny little thread.
Damn. I must have good eyesight.
You got 19. What else can I say?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I sort of like,
Seeing that there's nothing else inside the chest, to my knowledge, I'm gonna just kind of like get the key. Like, actually, the key's technically still inside the chest, isn't it?
No, you'd have to take it out.
No, I mean at the
Anyway,
moment.
I
It's
just-
still in
Oh,
the
at the
chest.
moment, yeah, at the moment.
Anyway, I reach in and see what the thread's about and all.
Well, I'm gonna say before you do that, if I see there's nothing else in there, I'm stealthing out of the room, and I'm gonna pretend that I was inside the room with Malsanct all along.
Oh no, you're still there for this moment, so.
No, but if I look inside there and see that there's nothing in the chest, and once Will goes to open it, I'm just gonna walk off.
but now Avalana's like stood next to you and is like, "What's that?" He's
Oh, does Avalana say that though?
Avalana, do you
No,
say?
I didn't.
Okay, right.
No, I just reached for
Impetu,
it.
Impetu, you walk off.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
don't
Well, I'm
care,
gonna try and
I-
stealth into the other room though. I'm gonna try and
curious.
pretend that I
Oh,
was
okay,
there all
right.
along.
Okay.
Can I roll for stealth?
Yes.
Sweet. 17 plus
That's more
7,
than.
so
Yeah, that's more than enough.
24.
Yeah.
That's more than
Okay,
enough. You stealth into the room. No one's noticed you yet. Avalana,
but as-
you're
yeah, okay.
you're pulling the string. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like doing what I'm supposed to do with it.
Okay. You take a hold of the string, you pull it, and the bottom section of the box opens up, and inside is another scroll.
Oh, sweet. I pick it up.
You pick it up. Do you inspect it or not?
Yeah.
It is a scroll of greater restoration.
Oh, nice.
Gimme.
You are not there.
Message. Gimme.
You
Oh.
are not there. You do not know this thing
I
exists.
just sort of
Wait.
see someone in the room.
You, as a GM, should know this.
Gimme.
Since no one's in the room with me, I just pick up the scroll, shove it in my, rucksack or
In
whatever.
your
I
bag.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, and just walk out like, yeah.
Okay.
When I see Avalana walk out of the room that she was just in,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stand in the middle of I'm gonna then kind of like come back into the middle of the room as if I was like on the opposite side, as if I was nowhere near that door, and go, "Huh, Avalana, what have you been doing through there?" Exclaim out loud to everybody, you know.
Okay, everyone, you hear this because he shouted it loud enough. Even Dagon's like, "What are you doing in the Queen's bath chamber?"
What? You were there with me. You were there before me. Literally.
No-
You're like,
no,
you
I wasn't.
You unlocked the thing with the silver
Deception.
key.
Deception.
No, I wasn't. Deception check. Where is that? Where's my deception on that?
It should be in your skills.
Can I do like a counter deception or something?
Oh, +0 anyway.
Okay.
Counter deception.
It
Boom!
No, you know it's already a lie. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural 20. Everyone in the room believes you, except for Avalana,
Yeah.
because Avalana did see you in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alright then.
Avlana,
That's true.
you know that he's lying, but everyone else is like,
Alright, fine,
yeah,
I'll prove
he's
it.
been here the whole time.
I'll prove it then. Show us what's in your bag.
How do you know that he has something in his bag? He's
Yeah,
stealth.
you didn't. Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
didn't
see
see
him put anything in his bag. He stealthed that.
Wait, I saw him in the thing doing
You saw-
something with the thingy.
Yeah, he could have been unlocking the box for all you knew.
No,
It
but
was an
I'm
empty
going-
box
I'm
when you
going-
unlocked it.
I'm going on the assumption he just opened it and obviously took something else. Considering it's empty in the Queen's back chamber, all logic would suggest. There
Well,
might be
then
something in it.
I'm gonna do a deception on you and tell you that it was empty.
Yeah, it was empty.
Fine then,
For all you
prove
know,
it then.
could have been.
was
Deception
empty.
me then. Deception me.
13. Ah, straight 13.
13. Roll insight. Avalana.
Okie
You
dokie.
need to beat his 13.
Okie dokie. Oof. 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 Oof.
What did you roll?
Okay, 12 plus. Give me a sec. Hang on, I'm still finding it. Where is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 17.
17.
You don't believe him.
Okay, then I'm gonna say to everybody else.
Avalana doesn't believe in Petu. In fact, yeah.
I'm gonna say-
Everyone else, give me insight rolls then.
Yeah.
Everyone should have done an insight roll from the beginning as soon as I opened my map.
Okay, Dagon
I
does.
wasn't
Dagon believes you. Sam believes you.
Fuck!
Dermot believes you.
What the fuck?
Maltang believes in Petu. I don't roll the 4.
I believe you.
Please tell me, Malsanct.
Oh God. So yeah, everyone believes in Petu over you.
I'm going to say. I'm going to say.
Actual fuck. The chance of that. That's actually stupid.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I
fucking
got like a 13, so technically, if you had enough a chance, then everybody would have had like a 50-50 chance. Well, less than 50% chance
Yeah.
to roll.
hell. Oh
Mhm.
Christ.
13 is still higher than 10.
None
which
of
means
those,
it's
none of
higher
those,
than
none of those 3 I rolled could roll above a fucking 10.
50. Ah,
Fuck.
I rolled a 4.
yeah, no,
I know. Okay, since no one believes me, why don't you just open your bag and prove it? Why are you so against you opening your bag and showing what's in it? I'll show you what I had. I found a scroll of greater restoration.
Give
me, And then I put it back in.
Anything.
Okay.
Too
Okay,
late, I already
shush.
put it back in.
Give me. I run up like.
No, I
Message.
literally just take it out. Literally just take it out and quickly put it back in. Like, not enough time to fucking cast a mage hand and then have it stretch over from where he is.
Well, no, that's why I've run over to you, saying give me.
Yeah, but you're not gonna run. No. Yeah, but you can't do that in that time.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm
Yes,
saying
you can.
give me. I'm
Yes,
not
you can.
grabbing it.
What?
Yes, you can. It's not like
He's not
it's
gonna
not like
grab it off
100
of you.
foot. It's not like 100 foot. It would take him a bit more time. It'd take her a bit more time. It's like 20 foot away. She could easily make that distance.
Maybe.
Alright,
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to try and snatch it.
Seriously.
Give me dex check, both of you.
Oh,
Oh.
oh dear. Not natural 20.
Oops. I got a 9. That's the pressure.
9. Shush. You swipe the scroll.
Perfect. And, because I overheard you guys earlier, I'm then going to use that upon the head.
Upon the head. Okay.
The head that I took.
Roll me percentile
What?
dice.
Fucking idea.
Roll me
I like that
roll,
idea.
roll me percentile dice.
Seriously, you're gonna do that?
Where did I put it?
Fuck's sake.
That's a smart idea.
That is a smart idea. I like it.
76%. 67. 76%. What the fuck's wrong with me? Yeah.
What was the roll?
76.
76.
Do you guys not think this is kind of a stupid idea? You know, reviving the head itself, that could all turn us to stone. Since we
I'm
Magic-
no
also not
longer
looking
have a
at it.
greater restoration spell, we won't
Oi.
be able to cure ourselves.
The magic comes out of the scroll. The words start slowly disappearing off the scroll, and the magic goes towards the head. The head doesn't come back to life.
Idiot.
Is it still stone though, or is it a lifeless head?
It is still stone.
I shrug and give you back the scroll and walk off.
It's now just a blank. It's now just
An
a
empty
blank
scroll,
It's
yeah.
now. It's now just a blank scroll.
Really?
I'm
Come on, I'm sorry, but that is stupid.
What are you used for?
it is so.
That's what happened. Yep.
Oh.
You only had
Okay.
because it's just the head, not a whole form. You only had a 5% chance. I'm afraid. Sorry.
I'm gonna fuck off really quickly now, and I'm gonna go to Dermot and
No,
say,
before he fucks off, I say, open your bag and show us what you got. Like,
He
genuinely.
declines.
I decline to open my bag, and I feel
Why
insulted
do
that
you?
you
Why,
asked.
no, why then? Why do you decline?
Because
then?
because
I
you
showed
are.
what I had. Why won't
Okay,
you show?
Will, I'm gonna say. You don't know what he's got. Your character does not know.
No,
about the-
but I'm
about the
under,
diamond?
I'm under the assumption. I'm not actually knowing. I'm under the assumption.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't feel as if I need to open my bag. I've got other shit to do aside from open my bag for people. Everybody
Right.
else in this party, everyone else has believed me in this party, and they know for a fact. Everybody here believes that I wasn't inside that room over there, except for
Really?
me.
But yes, you were the only one that called me out straight away.
When you, yeah,
It's
I saw
almost
you
like
enter the
were,
room.
you
Has
know,
this turned into a
looking
game
for
of
me.
Among Us or something?
Yes, it has. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yes, it fucking has.
no,
And
I
I've
refuse.
got to go in exactly 1 minute. So yeah.
I refuse to open my bag, and I walk away to go and see Dermot.
Okay, you walk out of the palace. You start what? You start walking out of the palace. What's everyone else doing?
I literally turn around to everyone else and you go, "Isn't that not a little bit sus?"
I just started thinking, I was like, I would have expected that some spells were being fired here, but they're all alright.
Compared to past fucking like, arguments you've had, yes, it's turned out very well.
Yeah, so I just started thinking, like, well, this
Right.
could have been worse.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go now. So I will.
You obviously say
Yeah.
that. Okay, I'll just say
Yeah.
that. I'll just say that you are with the party then.
Yeah. Fine.
Like, you're a little bit grumbly because of the whole secretive
Interaction. Yeah.
No, I'm
So you-
still,
so you'll
I'm,
keep him
I'm,
quiet.
I'm grumbly in real life. I'm not fucking and as a character. Probably more as a character than in real life. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still a little bit grumbly.
I mean, in character,
anyway,
in character, because you're going. I'm going to say you're a bit grumbly, therefore you're quiet during the rest of this episode.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, planning to kill you all.
We'll see.
I've gone
you're
into
all
a
gonna
massive
die
depressive
because of me.
state. Either one will do.
Right.
Um,
Anyway,
I see you in a bit, guys.
right. You guys. See you in a bit, dude.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Right. So you guys are. So Impetu, you're heading out of the palace, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna go head out with.
You're gonna head out
Well, I'm
towards,
gonna go to Dermot anyway.
to Dermot and Sam and everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head off that way. Alright, by the way, Wade, when you do you drop the head or do you just put it down?
I'm gonna throw it.
And
Oh no, I'm gonna put it in what's her name's inventory.
Oh,
No,
Avalana.
she's not there.
Who's?
Avalana.
Yes,
You're gonna try and put you're gonna try and put this big ass head in a bag.
Yes.
Try it, but with disadvantage, Dex. And Callum, I believe you've got Avalana's stat sheet, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I've got 17.
I do, but then she actually
Oh,
no, I don't
because
think I
upgraded,
did
yeah,
because
no.
also she leveled up as well since
Yeah.
then.
Okay. I'm gonna have
What
to
did she
roll,
have
I'm
to-
gonna roll perception for her. You said you rolled 17, yes? Wait.
Yes.
Right. If I remember correctly, her perception is a +3, if I remember correctly.
3 or 4, because
Three or
one of those are 3 or 4s in our spell.
I'm gonna say 3 just for this purposes. 8. She doesn't know as this big ass Medusa head, snakes all over the place, just sticking out of the top of her bag, because the bag is not big enough to put it in. Alright. Right, so I'm assuming you lot want to be off then, back to your back above ground.
Yeah, we do.
Aye. Once we reclaim your friends, I'll get you back. I'll get you to a waystone. Follow me. I'll lead the way.
Can I make the suggestion that we don't go through a waystone, because that's actually surprisingly what ended us up here in the first place, and instead we use our
You're-
good friend Dermot's teleportation.
You're off, going towards Dermot. You don't hear this.
Oh, did he not? Okay, I thought he said that Wossi was following behind.
Nope. No,
I said
you
to
guys still
Dagon,
stood in
but
the room.
wait. which waystone? Because we came from one.
Oh, there's one under the palace.
There's one under the palace.
Aye.
Aye,
They're dotted all over the place in the Underdark.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have a place where you keep exotic animals? Like a zoo of some kind?
What's a zoo?
Well, you ride along on centipedes. We have some exotic animals waiting for you at the waystone we came from. You probably won't recognize them. Four-footed. We call them horses. They're four-footed, and they're miles away. But
And what?
You've
These
been
things
discovered
are,
by
what,
one of the
these are like your version of our centipedes.
basically, they're surface-dwelling creatures, and we left them at our waystone.
Beast of burden. Oh, you want to go back and get the horses, right?
Well, maybe, but if you offer a waystone, we might not need to, since it's way out of the kingdom when we were discovered by a guard and Gurley.
You understand that you need to take the horses back, otherwise you don't get your money back.
Yeah, let's get the horses. We have a waystone where we keep our mounts.
Why didn't you go back that way?
The waystone wasn't functional.
Oh, it was damaged. Right, fair enough. Okay, I'll follow you then. Well, we've got to go grab the rest of your party first, and then we'll head to the one that we know works.
Alright.
Right, follow me. I'll lead the way. He starts leading you out. And Petu, you're already with. You've just arrived at the little Snurfniblin village. All right, Spinny boy, calm down. Right. You have just reached back with Dermot and Sam. Oh Christ, they're all doing it. Wireless fuckers. Anyway. Yeah, Sam and Dermot are there waiting. Sam is actually got two of the Smurfniblin children like on his arms, holding them up, sort of like playing with them, sort of like "Hey!" just like that sort of thing. Dermot is currently a direwolf. He's got about 5 Smurfniblin children on his back. So I'm trying to think of size comparisons. Yeah, about 5 Smurfniblin children on his back, and he's just sort of like prancing around, like like in Crufts, like the dog show, they sort of do that little bounding up and down kind of walk. He's kind of he's doing that like around in a big circle kind of thing. And all the
Vermic there.
Vermic is there. He is there, sat on a rock, drinking something out of a stone mug. So drinking out of a stone mug, and he's like joining in, sort of thing. Like some of them are playing music. A couple of the Durgars are like watching, just keeping guard, like just standing there. Like they seem to be enjoying it as well. You can see one of them's like bobbing his head slightly. No, they both got the blindfolds on. In fact, no. They've got the blindfolds off. They've taken it off, and they've they're like around their necks at the moment. One of them's got it down by his side, and they're all just enjoying. Okay, so Impetu. Impetu! Welcome back. I take it the plan worked. If you're still alive.
It did very well, and just as expected. However, I now need a portal out of here to the if you wouldn't mind casting a portal out of here to the back to the main capital, towards the markets district. Somewhere you take something valuable to sell, for instance, like a gem, hypothetically.
Oh?
Oh?
I need a portal me to
He does that husky thing.
champion.
He does that thing like a husky. Just tilts his head.
You Dermot, portal me Impetu to capital.
He carries on with the children.
Oh, fuck. Okay, and I'm waiting around for the rest of the party.
Okay.
Dagon and
You
the
guys
rest enter, I guess.
Yeah. Dagon is walking down. He's leading you lot down towards the Smurfniblin village. He sees them all like jolly, like happily playing and all that kind of stuff. They're loving life.
Are the people aware he is king right now?
No.
Okay.
Like.
Do they know of Dagon, the head guard? Like.
Yeah, the guards obviously as they normally would, just poof, like stand upright and everything. The one that was bobbing his head stops. Like, Captain, did it work? Ah, yes, man, it did work. We are free men, and now apparently I'm king for a while until we set the council up, sooner rather than later, if preferable. Vermac, I say we get this council started as soon as we can. Can you send word to the other Snufliblin villages and have them send their elders to the capital, to the Garden of Stone Palace, please?
All right, I reckon I can do that. I'll send a slug.
And he starts getting out a couple of parchments and starts writing in like weird, this weird language. It looks like just scribbling to you guys. But he's like, right, that one's done. All right, now for he's just writing out a bunch of notes now. Right. So what is everyone else doing?
Existing.
Oh, I'm just gleaming at the fact that it's being settled. Like, yes, things are getting together here.
Right. Now we'll go get your heart. What was that creature called? What was your creature called again?
Horses. There are mounts. We ride on them.
Horses. Right. Okay. Mounts. I'll just say mounts. It's a little fucking easier. Let's go get them, and then we'll take you to the Waystone underneath the palace.
All right.
So after about Avalon is obviously with you guys. After about an hour, you guys make it back to the shaft where Dermot fell down originally as fire.
Yeah,
there's
and all the burned eggs.
most of the eggs are completely burnt and like fried. One of them's like popped open. It looks like just like a boiled egg inside. The giant phase spider corpse is still like slinked into like the two halves that got sliced in half with the water whip. It's just still it's still hanging. A couple of the legs have fallen down, but the grip, like even dead, this thing's got good grip. Like just on the and your horses are all your horses are there. 3 of them are led down, and the other ones stood up. You walk up the tunnel Dermot made when he was in Earth Elemental form. You go reclaim your horses. The horses are very happy to see you, considering you just left them in here
For 2 days. Yeah.
for 2 days. You're surprised they're not dead yet due to starvation.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is like you do hear their stomachs growling a fair bit.
Do we have spare rations or food from the capital given?
We have something that might sustain them. One of the other guards that came with you, just for extra protection against monsters and stuff like that, they pull out of their bag a small cloth pouch. He undoes the pouch, and like these small white cubes, they look like they've been stuck together. Like small white cubes. They look like they're made of like a granular material. Like holds it in his hand, goes and holds one in his hand, and like offers it to the horse. He's obviously a little bit like, the fuck is this thing? And like the horse eats it out of his hand. The stomach stops grumbling, and the horse almost seems to like gain a little bit of muscle from this, just by eating one. After a little bit of like interacting with the horse, the Durgar is a little bit. He's a little bit more familiar with the horse. He gives it like nose pats and like strokes the mane and everything like that. Ooh, excuse me. And yep, are you guys all getting on the horses, or are you guys just gonna lead them down the little tunnel or something? Well, I know you're not gonna.
I think we should lead them. Like we want to. Unless all the Durgar can fit on the horses, we don't want to sit on them. So we just walk.
Yeah, we'll all be going at the same speed anyway, so lead the horses.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys take them by the reins. You slowly lead them down the tunnel, making sure that they don't end up breaking their leg down this like cobblestoney, like rocky, like tunnel that Dermot made when he was in Earth Elemental form.
Yep.
And you eventually get back to the palace. And Dagar starts leading you guys back into the palace. one of your creatures shits in the palace. You're cleaning it up.
Fair.
As he continue, and then he continues to lead you. He leads you again through the left staircase, and once you get into the main hall, there is a door to the right. In like the main hall, the statue of the Medusa is still there. You can see some Durgar starting to like shift it and like trying to move it into the Garden of Stone with the rest of the stone statues. They're wondering where the head is, but they don't. I'm gonna say they don't see it. Solid. As they lead, Durga, Dagon. Sorry, I'm tired. Dagon leads you to the right, down a staircase, down a not a spiral staircase, but like one of those square type of spiral staircases. Leads you down for about 5-10 minutes into a large hall, and you see it's the main structure is built differently, but it's essentially the same thing as the normal waystones that you've seen, like without all the extra rooms and stuff. It's just got a rune in each corner of the room, and then one big circle with the purple crystal in the center. Each of them is different. Each of them is different colors. There are a couple of dwarves guarding there, like with blindfolds on. They all like stand up straight, poof, like Dagon. Calm down, men. Like, at ease, men. I was like, well, here's your waystone. Don't get lost again.
Try not to. But don't worry. We'll come back in some time. See how things are going here. If you don't mind, of course.
I wouldn't mind at all, actually. Maybe help out with this place.
Before we go through the waystone. Before we go through the waystone. The reason we're here is because last time we were trying to get to somewhere we wanted, and one of our party members, I believe, lost focus. Maybe it's safer, looking to Malsanct for not really saying anything out loud.
Okay.
I believe it may be in our best interest to. One of our party members has the ability to travel through plants and bring us with him. I feel like maybe that would be a safer option, so we could end up definitely where we need to be.
I honestly
just jump through the portal at this point.
Intelligence check.
What, for me?
No, for Shush.
That's an 8.
You're thinking of where are you thinking of? Fertilia?
At the moment,
Fertilia, right?
presumably, because I'm not 100%. I haven't been following because my character's not very smart. She's still a bit. I was a stone a moment ago.
Wait,
Oh,
you're trying the
You're
waystone
closer
or the
to.
portal?
The waystone.
I mean, in mind, Shush is closer to the time we came here. Shush still kind of wants to go to Fertilia. Because that was our original target from
Okay, yeah.
Necromancer.
So logically, yeah.
Yeah, logically you'd be thinking of Fertilia. I'm going to give you advantage then.
Oh, reroll.
Why not?
Yeah, because we have been here for 2 days. You've been here for
so
half
I
a
got
day.
a 1.
Sorry?
So I got a 1.
What was the highest one?
Still the 7, unless you want me to reroll both.
Yeah, reroll the second one again, why not?
Okay, so that's 7.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You appear in a rather dark room. Light coming from one of the chambers is the same setup as what is like in Fertilia, sort of thing, like the other waystones you've been to. There's bless her.
Sorry about that.
That's alright, that's alright. She's your little sister after all. Yeah, light coming over from the from one of the corridors. Okay, everyone else, you've just seen Shush dive into the waystone and teleport away. Well, she was a bit bloody quick, wasn't she?
I think she doesn't have keen memories of being here.
That's fair enough. Right, we'll be seeing you.
Anyway.
Travelers.
Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing you, Dagon, at a later date. And I suggest we all just hold each other's shoulders, since Shush teleported with me, so we all can only teleport to one location, right? And we hold on.
Okay. All of you give me intelligence checks. I'm going to roll one for Avalana.
Alana.
Actually, not
I
going
assume
to-
we're all
I'm-
sitting on
I'm-
the horses holding shoulders.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for Dermot. I'm going to still try and go through Dermot's plant portal.
Dermot's going for the portal, right? For the wasteland.
Yeah, because he's not convinced that he's close enough to another tree in Fertilia.
I want to do a persuasion attempt on Dermot.
Okay.
Yeah, no. 6 plus 4, so 10.
I don't think so, Mr. Impetu. I honestly don't think I'm close enough. That teleport fire plant, there is a range to it.
Come on, Impetu. Shoulder and shoulder. All of us together.
Metal-wise, there isn't a range to it, though, is there?
I don't think so, no.
It's any plane that you can travel to.
No, it's not any plane. It's to
I don't think it's interplanar,
if-
but it is.
if
No,
he's
you can't go to any... Yeah.
You can't go to different planes of existence, but no. But he needs to be familiar with the planet itself. It has to be big enough for you to walk through. If it wasn't there.
Well, it also would be difficult for him to orient a range, to direction, because we're somewhere, I don't know, maybe on a different continent in the overworld, like somewhere else, like underground. He could have no idea where to go to.
Aye.
I thought you just had to have like a memory of the plant that he had to go to, though.
Yeah, he has to have a memory of the plant, but he's not sure.
Yeah.
He's not sure he's in range. He doesn't know that there is no range to it. But he's not. He's not.
That was that much.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not confident about it though.
Okay. Right.
I'd rather do the Waystone. That seems to be easier. Just think of Fertilia. Don't let your mind wander, and it would be fine. I've gone
Okay.
Finny. I've gone Finny.
Before we go
again.
through
Fuck.
Mustang, you're saying that what? Because she was on your shoulders before, you both travelled to the same place.
Yeah, it was
So you're
only
saying
me
in
who
theory,
fought it.
only. So we all have to touch each other, in a way. we have to have our
Drag
arms
each other
linked
with each other, like hold firmly.
So only one of us needs to think of a place then.
Or all of us, and we could probably take the average of a fight.
You don't know.
I mean, I think it's worth more like if we fuck up, we all end up in the same place at least. And we have some people from Fertilia with us right now, so they probably have stronger memories to it as we do.
They have advantage.
I say let one of them think of it and we'll all link arms or something. But if one person thinks of it, then it's more likely... It's better that one person think of it to get us there than every single person think of it, because the more people think of it, the more chances of failure we have.
Alright, I rely on Sam. Let's have Sam pass through it, and we'll all hold on. Sam be the center.
Okay. What do I do? I've never used one of these things properly before.
Think of home. Fertilia.
Fertilia. I say
Click your heels together and say there's no place like home.
I'm not giving you inspiration for that. No. I thought of it. Nah. Right. He's going to need to be. He thinks of Fertilia very, very hard, and even though you guys are all holding on, you feel his form disappear from your grip as he is teleported. Shush! Sam appears nearly behind you.
I go to punch him as an immediate reaction, but then pull my hand back and go, ha ha.
Okay. He's already pulled up his small shield that he has on his arm, just in case you do try and make contact. Don't careful, it's only me. Right. If the rest are coming, okay, that didn't work. If the rest are going to be coming through soon, I suggest we get out of the circle.
Kind of look dim-wittedly at him.
They could appear inside one of us.
I take 2 steps back.
He rolls his eyes, takes you grabs you by the hand, and then pulls you out of the circle. Right, intelligence check for the other guys. Right, Dermot disappears before your eyes, and appears with Shush and Sam.
Alright, let's go again.
Along with the horse.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check, please.
6.
Impetu.
I'm gonna wait until Malsank disappears because I'm
Okay.
still a bit preemptive on this, you know.
Malsank, you rolled 6, correct?
Yep.
You disappear, your body freezing hot and boiling cold for a moment. You see in your vision, you almost end up at you're flying towards the face of a giant face spider, and then and then you go to your body's like pulled to the left, and you appear with Sam, Shush, and Dermot.
Okay. So I'm the only one left there except from Dagon, right?
Yes, Dagon and a couple of guards.
Avalana, did she go through?
Yes, Avalana did. No.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, that's succeed. 16, that succeeds.
Alright, fuck it. Fine. Let's do this,
Intelligence. Check.
I'm gonna... Oh yeah, alright, fuck it, let's do it. Critical fail. I fucking hate Dermot. Dermot needs to learn his fucking spells. He needs to understand what he can and can't do. What a shitty druid. I'm gonna have some serious beef. I'm gonna slap the shit out of Dermot when I see him next. Hopefully, I
Impetu.
roll such a critical fail that I spawn on Dermot and explode him.
Impetu.
Yes.
You
Something
feel,
to see out.
you feel your body burn, like it's suddenly burning cold and freezing hot. And then you feel just coldness. And you feel the familiar sense of water surrounding you. And you hear a horn blow. Like a greeting horn. And that's where we're going to leave it for today.
God damn those waystones!
And nothing of value was lost.
Dermot's the worst. I fucking hate Dermot.
He's not that. He's not confident. Like he needs some self
Take a
confidence.
very strong disliking to Dermot.
Right. So as we always do, feedback. How was the session?
Fucking finally, Wade's back alive.
Finally, fucking.
Wait,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, I feel like I
No.
pissed you about.
No, it's true. I do have one observation though.
Go on.
Sometimes, and it's a thing I've seen on a few odd occasions, things do seem very Malsank-centric.
It is true.
A lot of things happen
He
with
just
Malsank.
he just talks up first. I can't control that.
No, it's just like some of the things like scrolls being in languages he can read, or like people being out for him. It's no huge deal. Again, I'm the quiet observer, but it's mainly for Will, because there's a lot of times where Will is sat very quietly. It's
No,
just
that
an
is
observation.
100% fair. And believe me, when we get to his character arc, once he's given me the rest of his backstory, then I'll be able to do some more stuff with him. And
Yeah,
you-
so,
and
I mean,
you.
the last episode was just me talking politics with Dagon, and
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's it. You piped up the most though.
yeah, but I mean, I guess I don't like silence, but if I talk too much, give someone else a turn. Like, call me out on it. Like, hey, shut up, you, someone else.
That's it. Like that's for you guys to do. Like okay.
Yeah.
Like that's more RP stuff. I can't control that. The only way I could control that
again,
is just having an NPC come in.
It wasn't an attack. It was more of an observation.
No. I don't take it as an attack.
No, I do get that though. No, that's true.
No, that's fair.
A lot of main plot stuff just seems that I do play a sort of key part in it, being an infernal, an assassin being out for me, my backstory being explored first, and being turned into like a major side quest that we all have on our mind. That's true.
Yeah.
It's just things like because when I look at the adventures we've gone through, it's kind of been Malsanctus important. I was important during my little strange tirade.
Yeah, but that's
Then
it.
we kind of
I'm
have the whole
waiting.
bit.
That's it. I need to wait for Will in order for him to give me the rest of his backstory, so I can implement stuff for him.
Yeah, it's more just the small little things.
I know, like little
because,
nitpicky things. No, absolutely, nitpick me about it, because then I can be better.
Yeah, it's just like there was one bit where I timed it and I went 40 minutes without saying anything. I was kind of just allowed to sink into the bag.
I know. I don't want
Wait.
that. I don't want that for everyone. Like
Yeah.
everyone needs to play their
It's
part.
like when I try and DM, I try and do things where there's something where each person is best at in each scenario. so it's less like a conversation because everyone can participate in a conversation.
Hmm.
Not everyone can do something physically. We're all different classes,
Yeah.
so it might be something's high up. So maybe we need my immovable rod and a monk to climb up there or something.
Yeah.
We need to serenade someone where we need like.
I think it is also like
About-
an unfortunate side effect of my character being. It's my first D&D character. It's such an all-rounder. It's like, yeah, he's generic and applicable to a lot of things.
Like I'm very specialized.
Yeah,
So
you're
with
specialized.
those
I'm
will-
applicable.
You're very applicable. So if
Yeah.
anything, it's fine if all like because I think the best bit is when we organically kind of split off into the two battle groups.
That was nice. The one time
Yeah.
that really occurred. Yeah,
Yeah, but again, that's
we
just-
all shifted to a role because it does
Yeah.
happen mostly combat. Like we all have our specific combat role. That's very defined.
Yeah.
that-
Also,
that-
we slayed a queen, a very big queen. XP.
XPs.
Yeah. There is XP.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you how
mine not
much.
broken. Do I
Some
get
calculation at some point?
Yes, you'll get XP as well, Wade.
Let us know if we need to get our.
I mean,
next
it was
level
your
characters
plan
on that.
after all.
Yeah, I'm so upset my plan didn't get goal.
I know. I'm sorry, Matt. I know you wanted to like get the head back to life so you can use it as a weapon, but
I mean, I thought my immediate follow-up was a good attempt. So like, fuck it, I'll throw myself at the stone as well. Get dragged in with her. Shame that didn't work either.
no, that was just dice rolls. Unfortunately, I think I showed you the dice
No,
rolls
it's
as well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But yeah, wait. Tell me what you want the outcome to be, and I might be able to help in some ways.
What with?
Like
I
helping
like
us succeed, because I
having-
want you guys to succeed. Like even if the
I
dice
enjoy
aren't
the randomness.
same,
I enjoy-
I enjoy the randomness, but at the same time, I want to help you guys have fun. That's what it's about.
No,
It's
no,
not about
which I
winning or
do
losing. It's
appreciate.
about having fun.
I like 50% of plans going wrong, or like 80% of plans going wrong, because then
Yeah.
the 20% seem impressive. And my character's a fucking idiot. Let's not be wrong, right?
She
What's
is
your intelligence?
she is an innocent daredevil.
Yeah.
Her intelligence is 1.
No, that is actually very good at. Sorry, what was yours? Intelligence
Her
score?
intelligence is +1. Like, she's an idiot. But if she splices in 100 plans and one of them then goes off flawlessly, everyone now thinks she's a great plan maker. When she isn't, just got lucky once
Yeah.
for an extended period.
Okay.
And does seem
That
fit
is-
in that Malsanct is the politics talk of a +3 intelligence in comparison. Like, just setting deals like making logical plans and that stuff. Like Shush makes ridiculous plans and Malsanct makes logical plans, and they both fail and succeed at the same rate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which my whole shtick is she's very charming and charismatic,
True.
but she's
But indeed.
she's meant to be a walking juxtaposition. She'll come up with the most complicated plans, but she's not very bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why you need to tell me what the plan is, so that I can maybe help sometimes.
See, that's
She-
why I don't want to tell you the plans, because I don't want you to help. I like that I got frozen because I was just a complete idiot.
You're
Yeah,
like
it's
A-Team's
with her.
Hannibal without the team to back it up.
Yeah.
Exactly. I like that she was like, I've got this huge idea of what I'm going to do to freeze this person, and it 100% will pull off because I'm so smart. And then it didn't work, and she cried like a little girl because she's fucking pathetic.
Hey, but she's got a squad. She's got a team that drags her along and cares. So
Yeah, the team
that's something
cares
that
for her
Shush
more
can
than she
gain from
cares
this
for the team.
experience.
Yeah, that's something Shush can definitely gain from this experience. She is cared for. Like people actually do care. They went to the effort to go through hell to fucking get you back.
She's not used to, so she's coming to terms with it. She's sticking with. If you remember early on, I kept trying to leave the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
She now begrudgingly leads at some point, like jumping through the thing. She's like, "Oh fuck it, let's go where we need to go."
Yep.
Yeah. And now,
But that's
now
what I'm
Impetu feels the crushing depths of the oceans, which he is somewhat used to.
Somewhat. I would assume he feels very comfortable there.
It's like a home comfort, but he's like, why the fuck am I here?
Oh yeah.
Also, if he's an underwater creature, shouldn't his muscle strength be absolutely absurd?
Technically,
Depends how
yes,
deep your
but
separation lives. It
Yeah.
depends how deep she lives.
Because-
I don't know if it's
technically,
necessarily just muscle strength or whether I'm just super streamlined.
But being
That's-
an undersea creature, you've got to have the propulsion to swim and the muscle density to be able to do it consistently for extended periods.
Yeah, true.
And
He-
you are a
he
bipedal
would be
creature.
swole.
so-
He would be swole as
Yeah.
fuck, but
But then
Yeah.
he might also be a little bit less. The reason why it might be easier for him to swim is because he might be like less dense, or because of his anatomy, he might be kind of better at swimming in comparison because
Then
he's
you're
like more
fucked on
streamlined.
ground, kid. And how did you one punch me? Still living.
Yeah, good point. Good. That's why I definitely had to rescue
he
you.
uses
That was
his
my
dick.
whole point.
because he uses his dexterity for attacks.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
straight.
get the D&D.
Swift fish.
Yeah, but like if it was real life, yeah, he shouldn't have been able to punch out. He would be a floppy
no,
motherfucker.
It's
Like-
it's
like
sort
just-
of more like well placed punches, you know, like because I mean part of landing a hit on somebody isn't just actually landing the hit, but sometimes it's also like kind of overcoming the AC
Location
and
off.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
the original
and
crit
where
was
you
the
hit them,
chink in
yeah.
armor. The original crit was you get the chink in the armor. That's
Yeah.
what crit attacks were.
Yeah.
But no, essentially all I was saying, John, is it's these small interactions.
I know,
that
and
I'd like
I
if-
I need more. I need either more NPCs or in order to help that happen, or I just need to do it in a different way, really.
It could even be less NPCs because we haven't really had a time where it's just been us as a group since.
Yeah,
We've
I
been
feel
actively
like
running.
it is time again to get.
You
get
guys
rid of
just keep
all the NPCs.
You guys are just like, oh, come with us.
Yeah, we've got a bit of an army growing, which means
Yeah.
we're going into combat scenarios as the victors, pretty much, or as the dominant. We're not having to think. our
Yeah,
way out of
we're
it.
never underdogs. Because we managed to, and I feel like that's very in character. I probably will keep doing that if the opportunity allows it. I just don't want the opportunity to be there. I want us to be fully cast in the situation. There's 4 of us. Deal with it.
Yeah. But anyway, Dermot is going to go back to being a member of the guards. Sam is going to go back to Fertilia.
course.
You haven't got Cassandra with you anymore.
Nope.
She's very happy in the Nine Hells right now.
Which I'm bummed. I really, really wanted to be in control of her because imagine what Shush would do
Oh,
being in control of
fuck.
someone.
Well, the thing is, she isn't
God
completely
knows.
out of the picture. She might pop up in Avalana's story again, because well, her and the Patreon of Avalana have history. She's a spawn of him.
I've already thought
She
of
might
something.
be like,
I've already thought of
"Hello,
something.
I'm back."
I've already thought of something like that. Because remember, what else does spawn mean?
Daughter.
A fucking wicked clape.
No, Malxank was right.
Daughter.
Are we gonna get the?
So she actually might be more powerful than a general succubus.
You never know.
Well, because we never allowed her to show her true power because she was always shackled to a master until we
Yeah.
released her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck off." Yeah.
As it should be.
But anyway,
Oh yeah. Also, guys, would you be interested in continuing? I'm not trying to take away, but are you interested in continuing my story at some point?
yes.
Hell to the fucking yes,
I
right now,
want- I
please, yes,
want-
right now,
I-
yes.
I want to play Vimac again. By the way, to the audience, yeah, there is our little side D&D game going on. I'm playing a Goliath Barbarian. You're playing what again? Sorry, what race?
Leon.
Leon.
I'm a human. Just down
a
a
human rogue.
Completely different character, a human
Yeah.
rogue fighter. Like I love just being an alternate character. Like
I'm-
Malsanct is so different.
Yeah, Malsanct is so different. So is Impetu.
Impetu, though.
Impetu's side character, Mary, so different, and I fucking love it. I'm actually getting to play a Goliath Barbarian, which I love playing big dumb characters, but he's like the gentle giant kind of thing. But Callum,
Yeah.
you've
What a character.
Death robot.
yes, must make everyone happy robot.
Yeah, a wolf. So basically, a wolf which used to be a type of robot, which then the race gained sentience. But essentially,
magic.
he was my character. Mary was a bot damaged in battle. He was originally a bard. He was designed to keep the morale of everybody up and try and keep everyone happy. But because he was damaged by a stray bolt of magic in battle, it's now that he doesn't have a filter to know when to stop making people happy. He has to, if he sees anyone sad, he has to make that sad person 100% happy. It's like his main primary directive.
It brings out some of the best interactions amongst players. I must
Right.
admit.
So, Mr. Wade, we love our alternative characters, and we would love to continue playing them, please.
Yes.
Cool. When I get a bit of free time, if I don't get set any more work this week,
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
you must fit. It must be your
Well,
time,
I'm
of course. But
working.
yeah,
I'm
I would love
working for the next 2 days. I'm afraid. So
Well,
yeah, Monday,
go in
Tuesday.
on
are out.
Tuesday. I go
Sorry?
in on Tuesday, and
fair.
I've got a bunch of stuff to catch up with on Monday.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wednesday.
Right. So anything else about this today's session that you like want to see better, or the stuff that you liked? Like, let me know.
Next time, if a party member is missing due to any circumstance, please DM help us getting that party member back if that's an option. Like, make that. If needs be, I would like to be railroaded on the track to get the missing party member back.
See, I don't like railroading, because that's like most of my experiences with that have come to like, oh well, that wasn't very fun, was it?
I get what you mean, but at the point where a main character of the campaign is missing,
Yeah, I know.
at least my idea is become whole again.
Yeah.
Like that, it has to happen ASAP.
That's why I kept dropping the hint with put the mirror in the book to then go. Bleh. That's why I kept dropping that hint.
Yeah, but I don't know if you
So,
noticed,
like, I was
but, like,
hoping you
before
guys
the
would
break,
trigger
I
on
was
and go, oh, that's it.
aggressively pushing to like,
Yeah, I
let's
know.
just storm the fucking castle and get.
I know. Then everyone, then other people started asking questions and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I got to ask the questions, fill it
The
in.
questions are good and in character, but right at that moment,
RP.
yeah, the questions were right and in character. But I feel like, can we just skip over this for right now and do those questions later somehow?
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fair. Like, and in RP, you could have said that and like said, "We gotta get on with this," and like, yeah, they would have been like,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
that's fine.
I
That's fair.
tried to push it without being meta. Like, come on!
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. No, but in RP wise, yeah, if you just said, right, can we talk about this later? We need to go get our friend. Like, hands down, I would have like as NPCs gone, yep, you're right. Let's get this done. But yeah,
I mean, I had a whole speech of introducing our entire party to Dagon and saying, but there's one link missing.
yeah,
And that is, yeah. It was like making that very important to the NPCs. Like,
we need to go
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely fair. Right, that's going to be it for today's episode. Unless anyone has anything else to say,
That was it.
Callum,
Have fun.
any improvements I need to make, or
I think the only thing I had with that is just and I guess it's like I personally, it might just be because I personally didn't see any other ways of doing it, but it felt like there was a very specific way that was in mind of dealing with the Gorgon. Like, obviously,
Oh,
it seemed like one of the very specific ways was
One
to
way
get
to
the
deal
mirror
with it,
to defeat her.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe
that was
a little bit like
that was a little bit of railroady on my end to help get Shush back. See, that's what I mean.
yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't like railroading because it feels forced. Then
yeah, because either you have to force it. I get what you mean. Either you have to force it, and then it feels like we only really got forced into one thing.
yeah, exactly.
Or you don't force it, and then anything can fucking happen, and it can take however many sessions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get you.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I mean, in that case, it was a good thing. But I think maybe an alternative way of railroading it would have been to nerf her. Like, to give her an extra weakness we could exploit.
True.
Two
No, that's
options
true.
at least,
You could.
or three options. Yeah.
You absolutely could have fought her. Like, just with your eyes closed, you would have had like disadvantage on all your attacks, but
And every
you could have
attack,
absolutely
Yeah.
you could have absolutely fought her.
Hmm.
Like, just ran
Yeah,
in there,
that-
swords
that's
blazing, eyes
impractical.
closed.
Yeah.
Also, if you asked about the blindfolds, there was something there. It's past now. You guys are off in different locations, so it doesn't really matter now. I can tell you.
That
Those
was magical, so they can sense or something.
It is a like a blindfold of seeing, essentially. There's no
Right.
there's no actual item in game, but they can see with this blindfold on. But the magic of Medusa doesn't affect them.
Dude, that's awesome. Because I was thinking the entire
Because
time,
I was
like, how
hoping
it
you,
would use to
I was
every single one of them.
hoping you would ask about it.
Mm.
Like,
I
why
was
they
like,
all wear
And the fact that
blindfolds.
Dagon had one in his fucking pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he could just
that was an
try
extra
it
hint.
on,
It's like,
maybe.
come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, try it
Yeah.
on. Oh, I can still see. What the hell?
I was that fucking close to asking that question. Because
Yeah.
for a second I was like, how does she get every single one of the dwarves trained up to that point where they can rely off of just senses alone? And it's like, of course, they're blindfold, yeah. Oh, man.
The blindfold of seeing, essentially.
I just
Well, okay,
slipped
so
past
the thing
that.
is, there were extra options. Can't really fault you on that in that case. No,
That's
I mean,
it,
that's
yeah.
fair.
No, exactly.
No, there were
Sometimes
more,
we
there were
just
more
don't see
ways
them,
of dealing
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is that you guys were hyper focused on one specific thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's,
exactly.
that's absolutely fair. Yeah, now they don't need the blindfolds. Unless another Gorgon comes along, never know. Nah.
I thought it
right,
was
so,
great. All in all, yeah.
cool beans, right. Wade, anything else?
No.
Besides getting turned back into flesh and blood, what else did you enjoy?
Me?
For the parts that you were listening.
I, without being rude,
Go for it.
listen to a huge amount.
I mean, it's fair if you're not playing, right? I
It's,
mean, yeah.
it's a plot I'm not involved in any way.
I mean,
No,
the
that's-
entire Underdark plot was not something Shush had any part in, except for the very beginning.
And the very
Well,
end.
nothing was revealed to her. Like like none of the actual plot was known of the
I know,
politics
and
behind it.
I hated that. I was so
It's
hoping.
chill.
I was hoping you would succeed on that wisdom throw. But the fact that you just said like I just blindly look at her, it's like, what?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's time for Malsang to learn Greater Restoration as a standard, just in case Shush does any more of that shit.
The main thing is, Jordan,
That's
which
fair.
part of that was out of character?
What?
Nothing.
Two of my
No,
plans
true,
didn't
yeah.
work. So she got frustrated, just like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
In character, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm trying to go with the most hardcore.
Inspiration.
autistic
Who said that?
What was that?
Inspiration. What?
Fuck it, yeah, she has inspiration.
Yeah.
Now that was actually very in character. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
By the way, I've saved up a lot of inspirations at the moment.
How many have you got?
Is it 4, 5?
4. You should have had it marked on your character sheet.
I have 3.
Phone, and my
I'm gonna say it should be at least 3 so far.
Yeah, I have 3, so you should
I
have
got-
4.
I've got 2. I'm pretty sure.
I have 4.
Yeah, 4.
I
Okay.
have one more than the party.
All right. Anyway, that is going to be the
Because
end.
I'm
That
saving
is
them.
Christ. Right. I'm
Because
gonna,
they stack.
I'm going to say this. The max stack though is 5.
Yeah, seems fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to use them.
Because
Yeah.
inspiration can be a very powerful thing. So I'm going to say max is 5.
Oh yeah.
Let's say it's a
gonna be really
D4,
powerful
right?
thing.
In most cases.
Sorry.
The D4, that's what inspiration amounts
Yeah.
to at the end.
But that's it. Like, yeah, you can like roll out an extra extra D4, and you could like end up critting, almost. Well, not critting, but like get the.
I mean,
get
I
the
assume
needed blowing or something like that.
I assume I have 3 inspiration. I can't roll 3 D4s on the same roll.
Not
right?
the same
I can't
one,
just add
no.
12. No, right now, of course.
That would be good, but no, it doesn't work like that.
No, I mean that's fair. All right, it's fun.
Brilliant, you have fun, cool. Right, we're going to leave it for today. I'm going to edit this probably tomorrow, either before or after I get home from work. And we will all see you next time. Laters, bye!
Bye.